Hello, welcome to this Sales Mastery course. Thank you very much for enrolling in this course, and I welcome you all with the bottom of my heart, and I want to thank you all. And this is the introduction of this course, Sales Mastery, where there are two sections. But before that, I want to thank you, Sushil Rajput, for editing this course and putting it in front of you. This is a live course. This was conducted in front of 150 or 200 plus audience from all over the country and all over the world, and very well edited by Sushil Rajput. So I want to thank this young gentleman. Must connect with him. Do your Zoom one-to-one. He's a personal branding expert, very knowledgeable guy. He's an author also and my student. So he'll be able to help you in your personal branding, growing your influence like I have been able to grow. Okay, so this course, Sales Mastery course, is in two parts. Number one is relational selling, and number two is basics of sales. So in this, I'll cover all the fundamentals and basics of sales before you move on to NLP closing and high ticket closer and book writing and webinar selling, the other parts of it, which you'll going to get later on. We have divided this course in small chunks of 10-15 minutes, so you don't lose your concentration and focus, and keep watching it at your leisure. Keep a notebook with you and keep noting down the questions you have. Every first Saturday we will meet. We may increase the frequency going forward if need be, but right now every first Saturday there will be mastermind and Q&A session. So you can ask your questions. It will be a live Zoom meeting, not webinar. So we can interact live each other. We can see each other, talk to each other, and ask question and answer. This is going to be 2, 3, 4 hour session, whatever it takes, first Saturday. So with this, I would like to invite you to join Tajurba silver level membership in your city chapter. We are launching around 38 cities, and we plan to launch 108 cities across India. It's a very robust new generation networking platform, and very high tech and technology enabled, where you will get the leads real time basis from anywhere in India. There is a requirement for your services. You will get the lead in your inbox in the real time basis. And it's very reasonably priced. I mean, 6,000 rupees for the year. 3,000 you already paid. So it's only balance 3,000 you need to pay, and you can upgrade yourself to the silver level. And I highly recommend you should do that, because becoming part of this 1 crore community will be hugely beneficial. It's only 6,000 rupees. And that too, we have a very robust affiliate model. You can recover this 6,000 rupees by introducing 10 more members. And what happens is, when you introduce 10 more members or for the training and for this network, they get 10% discount too. So you get 600 rupees, they get 600 rupees. So with just only 10 more members, you can recover your cost. And if you introduce more, you can earn more money out of this. Another thing, if you are an influencer in city, you know a lot of people, you can add a lot of people, and you can manage administrative part of this in your city, in your region. So you can be the regional director. So there's more revenue sharing there also. So it can be your very good income model, revenue model. And then you want to be the executive director, you want to handle the whole state, you can handle the whole state. So you're most welcome to apply for that also. So this is a very robust Tajurba lead generation app. Make use of it. Only 3,000 rupees, and I am sure, more than sure, you can recover the 6,000 rupees in less than 3 months time. So trainings come free to you, networking comes free to you. What else you want? So must apply for that, and there is a payment link, Razorpay link, and the bank details below there. So pay 3,000 rupees, enroll for the silver level membership. There is a gold level, platinum level too, but we'll talk about it later. But at least be part of chapter in your city and start taking advantage of this networking. So happy learning, and looking forward to see you on Tuesday live. Thank you. Bye bye. So share your experience of what you went through while completing the book, which will help a lot of new people here.
I'm KM Sharma. My company name is 360 Degree Portfolio Services. I'm dealing in लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, जनरल इंश्योरेंस, म्यूचुअल फंड, SIP एक्सेट्रा. मैं अपने करियर में ग्रोथ चाहता था, और उसी के लिए मैंने सुरेश मनीशर्मानी सर के साथ पब्लिक स्पीकिंग एंड बुक राइटिंग का कोर्स किया. मैं अपने क्लाइंट को साउथ दिल्ली बुक देने गया. जब मैंने उनके सामने बुक निकाली, उन्होंने बुक का नाम पढ़ा और मेरी फोटो देखी. मिस्टर शर्मा, आपने बुक लिखी है, यू आर ए ऑथर. मैं उनको बुक देने लगा तो वो कहने लगे रुको. वो अपनी सीट से खड़े हुए और कहते हैं आप ऑथर हैं, इट्स प्राउड फॉर मी। एंड जो उनकी निगाह में मेरे लिए एक रेस्पेक्ट झलक रही थी वो मैं अब भी फील कर रहा हूँ। सो रियली आई एम थैंकफुल टू सुरेश सर। सर आपने मुझे कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँचा दिया। एंड मैं तो ये सोचता हूँ हर व्यक्ति जिसके मन में ग्रो है, जो अपनी एक आइडेंटिटी बनाना चाहता है, जो एक अथॉरिटी बनना चाहता है, बुक राइटिंग एक अथॉरिटी है, तो उसे सुरेश सर के साथ एक बार जरूर मिलना चाहिए, इस कोर्स को जरूर ज्वाइन करना चाहिए। ये मेरी पर्सनल रिकमेंडेशन है। थैंक यू सुरेश सर।
So Dr. Rinki also finished her book. Dr. Rinki, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. It took me 12 long years to decide to have courage and to have confidence to write one book. And that is all due to Suresh sir. Because once I attended this session, जो हमारा offline में हुआ था, and उस session के पहले ही दिन, like you all are attended for the first time, I'm talking to you. This session would might change your life because it made me feel courageous to write a book. 12 साल लग गए मुझे एक डिसीजन लेने में, क्योंकि हमेशा मैं ये सोचती थी कि हाँ मुझे बुक लिखनी चाहिए, बिकॉज आई एम इनटू स्पिरिचुअल कोचिंग एंड एनर्जी हीलर, एंड मैं 20 साल से कर रही हूँ। बट वो अथॉरिटी आपको एक बुक दे सकती है जो बुक आप ऑथर करो। सो आई ऑथर्ड दिस बुक अंडर सुरेश जी's guidance, and this is what I feel I appreciate about his tajurba, what he is sharing with all of us to write a book, the way, the structured way, how to go about it, and the changes that I have got, the perception people see me now after this book. They feel that I am the authority on my subject. They feel that I am known, I am loved, and I am respected. And this is all because you are the author and have the authority. And Suresh ji has actually made it very easy to write a book for everyone, because he has the way, the knowledge he would be sharing, and the structured way how to go about it step by step, chapter by chapter. कभी सोचा नहीं था कि मेरा नाम author में आ जाएगा, but today I am proud to be an author.
Next, Dr. Amit Verma, you had also finished your book.
So सुरेश सर का हमने जो फर्स्ट सेशन अटेंड किया था, और उस सेशन को अटेंड करने के बाद आफ्टर डूइंग माय एमडी पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन, मैं 6 साल से सोच रहा था कि मुझे अपनी बुक लिखनी है। लाइक जो मेरी एक्सपर्टीज की सब्जेक्ट्स की, लाइक मैं अथराइटिस में बहुत मेरी एक्सपर्टीज है, तो वो लोगों तक पहुंचनी चाहिए, और वो कंटेंट मेरे पास है, मेरे पास वो तजुर्बा था कि लोगों तक वो पहुंचना चाहिए। बट वो कंटेंट होने के बावजूद भी मैं अपनी बुक नहीं लिख पा रहा था। और जब मैंने सुरेश सर का सेशन अटेंड किया, और in such a easy way he explained के how to bring your stories in front of the world, और इन्होंने मुझे रियलाइज कराया कि when your story comes in front of the world, how much आपकी credibility कितनी डेवलप होती है, how you become a authority in your field। तो मैंने अपनी पहली बुक लिखी थी ये, No More Arthritis Pain, Gift a New Life to Your Joints। After writing this book, when I kept this book at my clinic, and मैंने स्पेशली एक रैक बनाया, वहां पर इस बुक को अपने काउंटर पर रखा, and everyone who came to my clinic, they started buying this book, and I started becoming a credible person in treating arthritis. And I can say the footfall of the patients who have arthritis increased more than 20 times. Like I got lot of reference from lot of people. Yes, he is the master in arthritis. I have read his book, and you just go and meet him. Definitely, your arthritis is going to cure. That's what this book brought in my life, in my clinical practice. And thank you so much, Suresh sir. And again, I'm writing one more book, and soon it will complete within 1 week.
Good evening, everybody, fellow friends. I'm very, very grateful to Mr. Suresh, because when I attended his first session on 18th April, I had written 6,500 words. And before that also, for so many years, I wrote so many books, but half completed and never came out with any book. He gave a very good hint that once you start writing, don't look back and go on writing. I finished 75,000 words, and now it is with publication, Vishwa Publications, and under editing. By first week of July it will come. The name of the book is Betrayal of the Chinese Dragon, regarding COVID-19, how the plans, there is sex, there is murder, there is everything in this which you will find as a fiction entertainment value. Thank you, sir, very much. Otherwise, I could not have completed it.
How old are you, Mr. Sood?
74 years, sir.
74 years.
Yes.
Can you imagine 74 years and he has reinvented himself as an author?
So my name is Shailin Chaurasia, and I'm a systems and processes consultant. And in last year, I mean starting November last year, I had an opportunity to attend a public speaking program, 6 days extensive public speaking program of Mr. Masaramani. And during that, he had given the tips of writing the books. And after that, I had always in mind that I will write my own book, my desire come true kind of thing. And the day Mr. Modi announced the lockdown, the very next day I started writing my book. And believe you me, following his tips, within 36 days, I finished my book and published it on Amazon Kindle. Book name is Run Your Business on Autopilot. This is based on my expertise. And I mean, it was not possible if there was no guidance from Mr. Masaramani. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
See the difference that बहुत सारे लोग मुझे ये बोलते हैं कि हमारा तो बिजनेस ऐसा नहीं, हमें बुक की क्या जरूरत है. No matter what business you are in, no matter your book is not relevant to your business, आपको जो भी सब्जेक्ट से मोहब्बत है वो आपने लिखा है, but your respect will in front of your clients, in front of society, in front of your network goes at least 10 level up minimum. To make sure that you finish your book, I'm going to take you through step by step today. That how do you complete that? All right, so let's move on now. There are couple of ways you can publish your book. I'll first take you through that because बहुत लोगों को ये confusion होता है कि कैसे करें, कौन publisher मिलेगा. So this is self-publish, and self-publish can be through these Adyan books or Norton Press or Success Gyan. These people, they charge a hell lot of money. And other way is you self-publish on Amazon Kindle and Amazon and get your 150 copies to give gifts to your customers in physical form. Because when this lockdown and other thing is going to go away, you will need some physical copies because people like to get author signed copies. It's a great privilege. It's a great honor to sign your own book for some people around you. Traditional publisher. Now this used to be all the top publishers. That is very, very tedious and time consuming way. You keep sending them your manuscript, keep sending, and it may take years. It gets rejected. Like author like J.K. Rowling, her manuscript was, if you go through the history and Google there, that he was rejected number of times before her manuscript project. So this is very, very painful. So I personally suggest that self-publish, and you don't need anything else, just a little bit of funds. That too for an editor if you want an editor, or only for a cover design. So Kindle direct publishing. Now I'll explain more in detail, but Amazon has got two services, print on demand and Kindle ebook. Both takes less than 10 minutes. I have a screenshot today for about my Kindle account, and you can see less than 10 minutes. You upload your book, and less than 24 hours, your book is live in 13 countries. And any one order on Amazon, they print one book and ship it. You only have to pay when it sells. So I had ordered one book. मैंने अपना एक order किया था just to see how it comes, and it came after 1 week. So it was amazing. But I had got my 500 copies printed already, so I distribute this on my workshops. And print on demand. This is another I explained you Amazon service. So now, what is the purpose of your book? All right. Number one, do you want income from it? If you want income from it, it's a separate strategy. How many of you read Think and Grow Rich? Type me in the comment box. By 2015, 100 million copies had been sold worldwide. 100 million, 1937 book. One of my friend who taught me, and he does these webinars on book writing, Som Batla, he's written 22 books. He made it full-time profession on Kindle. He left his job and started writing this only. So you keep on writing. Aapka ek book ho gaya, aapka jaka khul gaya. You keep on writing, and don't stop. Then we'll learn. I haven't learned it. Maybe you can learn from Som Batla, or when I learn it, I'll teach you also, because whatever I learn, I share it with my students. So same thing you can, you know, if you want to write a lot of books around your, you know, expertise and earn money from it, there is a separate strategy. So that was, this is about earning. So we are talking about branding here only. And that, as Mr. K.M. Sharma, Shailendra Chaurasia, Amit Verma, Dr. Rinki, they have shared that it has taken their branding to the next level. Their business has increased many times. And they, other thing which they did not mention, that it has helped in increasing their prices also. So here are some questions to ask yourself. Number one is my book a passion project? So these are two different things. If your book is a passion project, supposing you are passionate about cricket, you know, one person called me today, I said, I'm passionate about travel. I've been to far away places, different places, but he's into the uniform business. So he said, I want to write a book on this. I'm perfectly all right. If that is your passion, decide. Write on the travel or the exotic places you have been. That's perfectly all right. Become a travel blogger if you want to. And later, who knows, you know, the people, resort owners, hotels start to, you know, like Veer Sangvi gets invited from the restaurant and get paid and review them. So you get paid, and, you know, through your blog, you can do affiliate marketing for a lot of other brands. So decide in the beginning is for the branding, you want to enhance your business, like Dr. Amit Verma, K.M. Sharma, Dr. Rinki, they have written the books around their profession or around your passion. Decide that before you start. Am I writing this book to improve my craft? You want to, you know, when you write book, a wonderful thing happens, because you have to do lots and lot of research. And when you do lots and lot of research, you improve your craft also. You know, the best way to learn is start teaching. When I teach you for 1 hour content, I have to spend like 50 or 100 hours to research that, maybe more, just for 1 hour content. It takes that much research to come out with the content. Will this book help advance in my career, or will I become expert in my field like K.M. Sharma, Dr. Rinki and other people? So these are the things you need to keep it. Do I want to generate a side income now? Now you want to write a lot of books. There is a different strategy around it. We are not covering today. But definitely as this course evolves, that how to write multiple books, how to select the topic and how to market those to earn income, definitely I'll come back to you and give you, without charging anything else, part of this course. Okay. Plan for marketing, promotion and distribution. Now, how are you going to market it? I'm going to tell you as a self-publisher. There are two different ways to market it. One, when you want to, pay a lot of, there are agencies on Amazon which promotes your book worldwide. You want to do that, or other way, I will tell you. So choosing your ultimate topic. Now, this will require some exercise right now. So maybe we will have to take a few shares only for 5 minutes here, because this is the most important topic of this presentation. So choosing your ultimate topic, there will be a lots and lot of confusion. You'll be sending me lots and lot of messages. Sir, ye samajh nahi aa raha, wo samajh nahi aa raha. So I'm giving you some guidelines here that how to select your ultimate topic. There is one thing is inner base. What is your passion, and what is, so there are certain ways. What are your personal interests? Like that guy called me, his personal interest is travel to far away places. So what do you love to do? What do you love to do? And what brings you joy? So, all these things are very inner and very personal. Nothing to do with your profession. You just love something. You are very passionate about it. You have, done a lot of research on it. You have done a lot of activity around that. That all is inner base. Number 2 here is, what 3 non-fiction books would you have liked to have written? So ये exercise आप ये note करते जाइए. साथ के साथ I'll give you 2-3 minutes break also to do start practicing this exercise right away. And then we have a whole template also. In the end, we'll again do this whole exercise. But right now, we'll do this exercise of selecting your ultimate topic right now, so that you get in that mood and get into that flow of selecting your topic. So what 3 non-fiction books you would have liked to have written? How can you help and serve others? That is your giving back to the society, that yes, you want to do this. So that can be your topic. What should others ask you your advice on? Your family members, your friends, they come, they're going through relationship issues, and they come to you for advice. Definitely your topic is a relationship. What challenges have you come? Have you failed in entrepreneurship? Have you failed in learning something? Or any other thing, challenges you have faced in life, that can be a nice topic. We were at a TEDx in Hyderabad last year. There was a young kid, 16-year-old. Can you guess what his topic was? Parents-teacher meeting. All children go through this ordeal, I would say, of parent-teacher meeting. हमारे बच्चे अभी तक याद करते हैं कि जब हमें पेरेंट-टीचर मीटिंग के लिए बुलाया जाता तो हमें ये पता होता था हम गाली खाने जा रहे हैं. बच्चों को ये पता होता था कि वो गाली बाद में खाने वाले हैं. And मैं उनको फिर घुमा के गाड़ी से there was a government school in Rajouri Garden where I got my education, and I used to show them. They used to go to that time very premium school, GD Goenka, India's first air-conditioned buses and air-conditioned classroom. So I used to tell them, I'll put you back in this school. The fee is only 1 rupee. So every time I used to, give them this fear that you don't, improve your marks or something. I'm going to put you in this school. So the parent-teacher meeting, that was a challenge for that guy also. And he's created a wonderful TED talk around it. What are some God-given and natural talents? Maybe, you are a great singer. Maybe you are good at something, you will know. Whatever your God-given, inherent and natural talent, find out. You already probably know it, but you will find out when you, dig deep into it, whether you're, like my talent is speaking. From the age of 6, I have been speaking, singing on the stage. So that was my, in my DNA. My father was a singer. I saw him, whenever, I had this, kya bolte hai, host Samalna in English. So I've seen him on the stage, that every weekend he used to go to perform and he used to get paid for that. So, that comes from the family in your DNA and your skills. So if like you're a, Dr. Vardhan, he's got a, he's Ayurveda doctor, Dr. Amit Verma, Shalinder is a process expert, Sumita is a process expert here, Kumar Saurabh is a content expert. So around your skills. So that becomes also your inner part. Now, these all things can solve one thing, only branding. But maybe market would not like to read it. So supposing you want to market that book and later on, you want to earn money from that, it may not happen. So we go to the outer base also. So a little bit of marrying outer base and inner base, which is in high demand. So these are the subjects in high demand. Health, wealth, success, technology, beauty, happiness, relationship, sex, spirituality, and personal growth. These are the topics around that you will see when you'll research Amazon. That time you will see that there are, so many reviews here. These topics are, I'm going to cover that. These topics are in very, very high demand here. All right, so keep that in mind. You will get video of this whole session. Make notes. What are your target market? Who are you going to serve? Consider your inner base topics. How can you combine now? Marry both inner base and outer base with health, wealth, success. Somewhere, if you can link this, you have both. You nail it. You get your sweet spot. You get your inner base. You get your inner peace, inner joy, and then you are keeping in mind the marketing part of it. All right. So browse Amazon. You need to research around these topics, and for that, read 5 best-selling books around your topic. Now you found your book, 500 reviews, whatever book, when the 5 books you research has 500 reviews plus, that means a very popular book, get it. Download it, those 5 books, go through those books. You will understand why those are bestsellers. Study the reviews, bad reviews, as well as good reviews. So you will know what readers are talking, what they are liking, what they are not liking. Very important part. Do not ignore bad reviews. Normally if you want to buy something, we don't go through both the reviews. But as a seller, we have an e-commerce business. We sell a lot of beauty stuff there. We go through our competitors' bad reviews first. That's what people are not liking. Cater to a certain demographic. Very, very important. J.K. Rowling, like for example, wrote a book primarily targeting teenagers. All right. Always keep your intended audience in mind. Keep your intended audience in mind. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your hard times. Now, in your notebook, start from your school days or from your parents, whatever memories or stories you come up. Bullet point everything, like Kamal Rastogi shared, it was very nostalgic for him to go through the whole journey again. A lot of things you have forgotten. Where were you beaten by your parents, or were bullied in the school or by the teachers or anything. So your strengths, your weaknesses, your hard time, failures, successes, your major mistakes, case studies, and your specialization. Bullet point everything. This is your homework. Bullet point everything in a notebook. You will have to refer this when you start writing your book. You will have to go back again and again every night, that anything need to be put in there from there. So stories is a very, very important part of your public speaking, important part of your book. And when you later connect those stories with your business also, with your product and services, the product and services which has stories like Redbus, Faninder Sama, he has a story that Diwali time he was not getting a bus ticket to go to his home. He came from overseas and was not getting a bus ticket to go to his village or wherever he was from. And he had this idea that to solve this problem, it became the 900 crore, 700 crore company sold to, Go IBIBO. So that can become your book idea, business idea, all those stories. The lot of ideas can pop up at that time. So these points, your strengths, weaknesses, hard time, failure, successes, mistakes, case studies, and specialization. All these things bullet point and note it down. This is your raw material. This is your raw material for the book, your speech, and wherever you want to share anything, different stories, different moods. If it's for inspiration, you can index those stories. These are for inspiration. These are for humor. These are for empathy. Whatever emotion you want to bring it up. So now coming to the pricing part of it, how to price your book. And this question was bothering all my students, especially Dr. Rinki, because the book is normally 100 pages or 120 pages with 20,000 words. And I advised her and everyone to price your book at $4.99. So price at $9.99 and sell it at $4.99. Your first purpose here, what I have learned, I have done, and I'm teaching you, is to enhance your brand. So when you are enhancing your brand, you are doing two things. One, either you are giving that book for free to your clients. So it shows a perception value of $9.99, perceived value. And book can be anything. Nobody can question your pricing. Nobody in the world can question your pricing. If I guess all of you must have heard that and read that story, that Picasso was sitting in a cafe and a lady came with a paper that, why don't you draw something for me? And he, drawn something, and he asked her $2,000 or francs or whatever. She says, only for 5-minute thing you want $2,000? He says, for this 5-minute work, I worked hard for 25 years. 25 years, it's not 5 years. So nobody can question you. Today, I'm giving you one-to-one part of this small course because one is Corona time. I have a lot of empathy. Second, I'm only 2 years in the coaching and training. If you call Vivek Bindra, he's going to quote you 7.5 lakh rupees for 1 month. 4 hours. And full day, 1 hour, I don't think he will give you anything, but 4 hours, 7.5 lakh, full day is 15 lakh. So that's what, nobody can question you. Your price is your price. It's up to you. But this is the right way to price it. $9.99, you give a gift to someone, sounds like good. $9.99, book. And when you are selling it in your workshops, live workshops, some of you who are trainers, when you sell in your live workshop, what happens is people are buying first, they get your autograph. Author signed copy is a big honor. And second thing is they're buying out of respect and love for you, not for the price. The person who is ready to pay 200 will pay 500, will pay 400 also. Otherwise, you won't pay even 100. And we are right now not marketing it to sell and earn money at this stage. We will do that. Next 6 to 8 months, we'll come there also, that why not? If books give you $5,000 to $10,000 every month, you'll Send me a thank you note, right? So remember, MRP 999 and 499 is your selling price. Okay. Other thing is you don't need any ISBN. A lot of people will later on you'll come back to me with this question. ISBN is a special registry for the books that you need only if you are putting your books on various shops around the country or the world. Amazon don't need, because Amazon gives you automatically one ISBN when you upload your book. And for selling in your workshop, you don't need it. You don't even need it any ISBN. So commit to writing your book. Number one thing when you are taking a first step towards your journey for your book writing, for your exercise, health, or your earning wealth, anything, first thing required is commitment, and a solid commitment. As a lot of you know who have seen me, 3 months ago, I have in 80 days, 20 days before the lockdown I started, I took a services of a startup health company, and I took their consultancy, and I have lost 20 kilo as on today in last 82 days, 20 kilo. So I committed myself until today. I have forgotten that, if I have single malt in my bar, or if there is any cake or any sweet dish around, my subconscious mind is totally committed towards that. So I don't see it. I have no craving. There is nothing that I have to do, jisko bolte man marna. I am not doing that. So I'm not killing myself not by eating or indulging in these things. It's just there. The commitment level is so high that these things don't matter anymore now. So this is the number one thing, that you commit. Your first book, it is time consuming. So do not think is easy task. Up first day, you will look at the blank pages, what to do, what to write, and you may spend couple of days without writing a first word. I can share you, I've gone through that experience. I could not finish myself in first 8-9 months or a year when I made up my mind. But after I did my complete research that how to write and finish your book, which I'm sharing with you. So when you teach something, you have to learn first. When I learn, immediately I finish my book in 60 days. So mental resource and creative energy you will need. I will come to that. You will need a lot of mental energy and your creative energy to come out with more ideas than what you have already written there or read in the 5 bestseller books. You will still need a lot of things. Must write every day. Must write. My first batch was around 23 people, only 10 could write. And in this batch of 200 people from the first batch, I think only 15 or 20 could start, and 2 or 3 has finished. So that's the level of commitment. And let me tell you, my dear friends, let me tell you this thing. If you are not committed here, it's a very hard fact. Please don't mind it. I ask for your forgiveness beforehand. If you are not committed, then you will not be committed in anything in life, be it a relationship, be it your business or anything. So make sure when you decide to write, and since you are here, so I'm assuming that you want to write, decide. And I'll be there. Give me a call, send me a message, always. I reply all my messages before going to bed. I call back everyone till the time I have the bandwidth. And so far I have the bandwidth. All right, so that way, every day, how many words? I'm coming to that. Stick to your commitment, If you don't honor your commitment, you have to see yourself in the mirror every day. I'm trying to, make your subconscious strong today. That when you don't honor your commitment to this simple thing, you're committed to write a book. No matter then you go to the best of the professionals, spend 4 lakh rupees, you will not write. And that same thing will haunt you in your business and everything you do. So make sure you are committing, do it. So Dharmender, very right. How you do anything, that's how you do everything. If I had started the webinar today, instead of 5 minutes, 10 minutes to 7, my credibility gets chipped away. That I will not do any promise, I will not fulfill any promise, I will not do anything in life on time. This small thing is that important to honor your time. Small thing, and small things end up making the big thing. So how you do anything, that's how you do everything is a very huge statement. Thank you, Dharmendra, for reminding me that. And come into the mindset of a professional writer. Don't delete all files. It's difficult. I can't write. My English is not good. All those barriers. I say you are driving a car with a handbrake, and you can't drive a car at a good speed with a handbrake. Maybe you can't drive at all. So always come in that mindset. Delete your old bad files. Don't worry about it. You will write a book no matter what your English is. I will make sure. I will handhold you. I'll guide you. But finish your book will bring me 10x joy. If you finish your book, 150 people or 100 people finishing your book will be a more than 1000x joy for me. So do your research. 5 books from Amazon. Any other source you want to do research. Libraries, whatever. This is the homework for the first week. Do this for 1 week total, not more than that. Don't spend too much time. Procrastination ho jayegi nahi to. And get new ideas for your book. You know, you can find stories from your own. Now you keep your eyes open. When you're going outside of your house or you're talking to people, you're watching any movie, your mind bulb will be on. And you'll immediately capture the idea, this is a good idea for my book. This will be a good idea for my book. Anytime you watch a movie, reading a book, having a conversation with a friend, and something comes up, I immediately make a note. Immediately make a note. That will be idea for your book. So tonight onwards, even in your dreams, you will get ideas for your book. Yes or yes? Type yes in the comment box. Language is no barrier. You can write in Hindi also. Whatever you write. Don't worry about it. Okay. So here is the process. First, your strengths and weaknesses we talked about. Your life experiences, good or bad, whatever, bullet pointed. Funny, good, bad. The books you like to read, around that. When you are starting the writing process, it feels very lonely, very, very lonely. You will look at the blank pages, I'm stuck, what to do, what not to do. Give me a call, send me a message. It requires dedication and hard work. Stephen King, one of the very celebrated author, he threw his first draft of the book in the garbage bin. Thank God he had a wife. He pulled it back and requested him to finish it up, edit it, and became a bestseller. So establish what your book is about. That's the first step. Now the budget. Your budget of the book here in this. If your English is good, then you need only cover design. We have a cover design, lady here from Tajurba. Deepika, can you type in the comment box if you're here? I requested her to be here today. She designed cover of everyone. Okay. So establish what your, Deepika is here. So I'm coming to the cover design. Establish what your topic, finding your topic and what all bullet points, whatever things. So budget. Now, if you need an editor, it's going to cost you around 85 rupees, 85 paisa per word. So 20,000 words book. Formatting and everything nicely, putting chapters in place and you made a lot of mistakes, then it'll going to cost you around 15 to 80,000 rupees. Kumar Saurabh is there. He does the editing. Kumar, are you there? So give it to Kumar Saurabh, or the cheaper way to do it if your English is little bit good. Dr. Vardhan is coming. Deepika is just coming. Let me come to that part. I'll bring her on the screen also. I'll unmute her and she'll share that, how many covers she's made and everything. So budget wise, another thing you can do is if your grammar, like my grammar is not good, English is not good. I could not speak English first few years of my career. I had like a huge complex and scare. I was scary. My legs used to shake when someone used to speak English. So that time, download a Grammarly. Grammarly is an app which has a monthly plan and a yearly plan. So I have a yearly plan also. 1 or 2 people at a time. I can give my password if you want to save the money there. Otherwise, download your own. Yes, this is the Kumar Saurabh number. Unfortunately, he's not here. I hope everything all right with him. He's been always at my training and workshop. So 965004941. Grammarly, download Grammarly, and it will tell you everything about grammar error, sentence error, lot of things there. $160 for the year. Monthly is I think $20, $25. I don't know what. So this is your budget. And your cover design costs, we have very, very special deal. For my first book, I had paid around $55 at Fiverr to outsource. And other thing, Apurva is saying Hemingway app. Apurva, please send me WhatsApp which app I'm talking about, so I will use this in my next slides. Thank you very much, Apurva. Deepika, with Deepika, we have a special deal for Tajruba members and my people in the training. Everyone got her cover design. My second book cover design she has done. So that time, cover design 1,500 rupees. Now, Deepika, would you type your mobile number here? And for 1 second, you can, show your face to. You can show your face to the audience and speak for 30 seconds. I'm giving you a chance, Deepika. Come on the screen. You can unmute yourself, and you can. Deepika, come on the screen now. You can unmute yourself and speak for 30 seconds about book designing. Okay, so Deepika is having video issues, no problem. Type in the comment box your number, and next time send me your photograph with a slide. I'll put that in the slide for future workshops. All right. So that's about the budget part of your book. Now, the most most funny part or the disappointing part is going to be your first draft is going to be like a vomit. It's going to be so messy you're going to hate yourself. But don't worry about it. Don't worry. It is everyone's first draft. The best writer's first draft was messy. Bruce Lee said every master was once a disaster. Every master once a disaster. So don't worry about your messy draft. It's going to be messy. So here is the quote. I'm writing my first draft, and all these things. Go through this. Very, very beautiful quote. I pulled it out for you. I'm writing a first draft, and reminding myself that I am simply shoveling sand into a box so that later I can build a castle. What a wonderful quote it is. What a wonderful quote it is. So that's what your first draft is going to be. Write whatever you want to write, whatever, Hindi, English, both. It's okay. You can want to write in English, you can do that. Perfectly all right. Your book is your book, yeah. You're not, doing anything wrong to anyone. You're writing your book for your own branding. That's your book. Whatever way you are comfortable. Be authentic, be yourself. I tell people who learn in public speaking from me, I tell them be authentic. If you're not good at English, don't try to speak in English or learn it. Speak in Hindi, speak in English. Vivek Bindra, Sandeep Maheshwari, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, great orator, Amitabh Bachchan in Hindi. So language is no barrier. Language is no barrier. So your first draft is going to be very, very messy. Now the next tip. This you must highlight and note it down. Okay, so do not edit in between. In between, do not edit. You will get tempted. You will get tempted to go back. As Mr. Sood shared, that in last many years, he could not finish his book because of this only part. So when he attended the first class on 18th April, he learned I don't have to edit. I just keep writing. Right? Just let it be. Let it be that messy draft. That's okay. And there is a writer's block. Writer's block is that when you start to write, you will feel very bored because you're not a writer and you have not finished it's your first book. So you'll get very, very disheartened. You'll get very, very disappointed, lonely, bored, distraction. You like to go to the Facebook, WhatsApp. Get out of this. Find out what is your block. Where are you getting stuck? Identify those. Even when you do something in your business or your diet or your exercise routine, see those blocks, where are the distractions coming from, and eliminate that. Then only you will win. For example, I said if you are in the company of smokers and you know very strongly want to quit smoking, so you have to identify that this is the reason I have to stop, make a conscious decision. I have to make a conscious decision to stop meeting these people. Stop meeting these people who are smokers. And no one around you is smoking, at least for first 1 or 2 years, so that you don't go back into that. So go into the flow. Start writing, and once you get your flow, it's so much of fun. It's so much of fun, like Kamal Rastogi shared when he called me immediately after first 2000 words. He said, Maza aa gaya. The stories I am remembering, it's very nostalgic. You get into the flow and you will, I guarantee you that after first week, you will write 2000, 3000 words a day. Like Mr. Sood at 74 wrote over 50,000 words. How amazing is that? You know, and everyone who finished, I requested them to tell your journey in 30 seconds, but everyone could not finish that journey in 30 seconds. You can't when you have so many emotions. You know, I did a one-to-one with Dr. Geeta Fernandez. She sent me a wonderful testimonial yesterday from the heart, 1.5 minutes. I requested her for 30 seconds because for social media, people don't have that much time. She says, you know, there's so much coming out of my heart, I couldn't finish it in 40 seconds. Now, though you are, you know, writing the book for your branding, but spend a little bit time there that readers love to use. Keep it very simple and easy. You know, make it that people love it. You know, take 75 days. That's okay if you delay by 15 days your deadline. But be happy about what you are sharing. Be very, very happy. So track your progress now. This is very important. Every night before going to bed, in your journal. Now I'm telling you something and I'm remembering things. I'm remembering things. What to do. That's what happened when you come into the flow. You'll remember stories. You'll remember quotes. You'll remember a lot of amazing things from your life or from third party, from the movies, dialogue. A lot of learning come from there. So, you know, thing is that the journal, a lot of big coaches like Robin Sharma says, write your journal early in the morning. Now I get up 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock. There's no time to write journal. So I write journal at night. At night. So what will consist of a journal? Your bullet points, what majorly happened, not small thing. So my memory coach Anand Kasibatla is stuck. He went to see his great guy, Tajuba member, a dear friend, a kind of family member. He's our memory coach. So he can remember like, you know, 1,000 people name in the hall. Once if everyone introduces, he'll remember everyone's name. He'll remember numbers. He's a Limca World book record holder. So he taught us that, you know, to create your sharp memory, what you need to do is, before going to bed, run your whole movie in your mind, day movie. Go through each and every event that has happened during the day. So when you're playing it again, it'll help you to remember that for future. Because there is nothing forgotten. Everything goes into your hard disk is there. It doesn't go anywhere unless that hard disk crashes. That means death. But if the hard disk is a recall, it's a random access memory, how you access that memory is important. So when you replay the whole day, you'll remember the whole day and bullet point couple of items, major, not small. Next thing, which no coach in the world will ever tell you. This is my coming from Dil se. 3 learnings from today. 3 learnings, your own mistakes, you learn from a movie or you learn from a friend or something from a book. Only 3 learnings. What will happen after 365 days? 365 days, 3 learnings every day. How many learnings you will have your own? 3 learnings every day. 360, 1095. Your own learnings. And in 3 years' time, 3000. It can become a book itself. My life's learning. Small things. It can become a book in a couple of years. So your own learning, you won't even have to read any other book in life. Go through your own thing. You will remember your own learnings and you will start performing next level. 3 learnings every day. Next section of your journal is to-do list for tomorrow. To-do list for tomorrow. And when you do that, only write 5 things you want to achieve, or maybe 10 or 6, depending on you, how long everything takes. So what happens is, end of the day, you will feel accomplished. That yes, I had written 5 things to do, important things. Though you will have a long list, go through that long list, pull out those 5 things which you are very important. You want to finish that tomorrow, and one of that can be 500 words. So that 5 things will make you feel accomplished at the end of the day. Otherwise, if you write 15 things, accomplish 5, you go to sleep very, very, disturbed, and you will feel that, disappointed with yourself that I haven't accomplished my day today. Now we come to the Q&A section.
So my question is, when we start writing, shall we start writing by hand on a notebook, putting ideas, or start writing on a laptop on Words file?
3 ways. You can write by hand. Whatever gets you in flow. The idea is you should feel lost. You should forget about, when I write my content here for my workshops, I don't remember on 3 days back. So by the time I looked at my watch, what time it was? 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning. So, when you get lost and you come in the flow, whatever way suits you, speak and get a software, speak and type, handwritten or type on your computer, up to you. Whatever puts you in the state of flow. Anyone else?
Thank you.
Sir, Shreyasi here.
Yeah, Shreyasi.
Sir, if we are writing a fiction book, so does this same framework apply to that also?
I haven't done my research on fiction because I don't read fiction and I'm not a fiction thing. But a lot of will be the same there, but I have done my research based on non-fiction. So since you are a yoga instructor, first thing I would recommend you that write first book around yoga. It establishes your brand authority.
So some like yoga and diabetes or something like that,
yes,
preferably.
Yes. Yeah, the other day, 1-to-1 we talked about. Around that, you write your book. So like Dr. Amit Verma, is a lot of patients are coming to him. They pay them higher fee. So very important that around your profession.
Once again, just one question. Once we finish the book, then how we can upload in the Amazon for Kindle? Just flow, if you can just explain.
kdp.amazon.com.
Okay.
It's a 10-year-old child can upload.
All right.
Oh, there are instructions also if you want to go through instruction, but they are very simple 15 columns.
All right.
Word file you upload, cover image for Kindle only front, for print on demand front and back, and it shows you the preview, how it is looking. 1 or 2 mistakes, you will redo it. Like I was uploading, I was not getting the Word file size right. I got the size right in the preview, it was looking good. Click upload, it goes upload. It's damn simple.
My question is, when I'm writing a book, there will be few things where I will need external research also, like Google research or what went wrong with other countries and what is the learning. Can I get all those inputs from those sources and then write in my include in my book?
Yeah, always give credit. That is perfectly all right. If you're getting anything from my book, give me credit. If you quote anything what you have learned from me today, give me credit. That
Okay.
That's okay. Perfectly all right. That's worldwide. People do it. Quote other people's books, quotes, anything. Give them credit.
Sir, that exercise you gave us to choose the topic. So I had been thinking about writing a book on first aid. I do first aid training. So there are very branded books available in the market with reputed authors, and this is about scientific, all knowledge is there. So can I write a book in a simple way for lay person, whatever my PPT and training pattern is there, so that I distribute the booklet? That will give me a promotion or credibility to my clients. So
okay,
that is one thing I was confused.
How many of you have read my books? I've sent all of you my books.
Not completed.
Okay.
But,
so see, those books are written in very, very simple language. I don't know very high English. I don't use jargons in my speech. I don't use jargons in my books also. So it's more better if you simplify your own authentic self, your own style. You just have to, understand the idea what other people are writing, the famous author. That's okay. The style has to be your own. If you all remember, why Kolavari D? What song it was became so popular? Why this, Kolavari D?
Right.
So your own style, perfectly all right, on stage, in the book, in your trainings, in your interviews, whatever you do, your style is your style. Nobody copy. Don't copy anyone. There is only one Amitabh Bachchan. Do you remember anyone who copy Amitabh Bachchan very well or famous like him? Even in close to that, no. There's only one Amitabh.
Sir, actually, I never even thought in my dream that I will write a book. But
Yes.
since you told us to write, I gave a thought. I'm into custom clearance and freight forwarding.
Yes.
It is basically a man's field. So I thought of writing a woman's perspective. But I am not very good into custom clearance. I mean, I'm not great in the business. So can I give it a thought to write about it?
Very, very important. See, that's why I said questions are so important. आपने मेरा दिमाग भी हिला दिया थोड़ा सा. So, it's good you write about custom clearing. The people who, do not understand, you can write their common person's perspective.
Okay.
Traveling from overseas, what to carry, what not to carry, what can be very dangerous. I've read a lot of stories and I've done that mistake myself.
Okay.
I was in Frankfurt and I was walking on the street. I happened to buy a toy gun, which actually looked like a revolver. With fake bullets. The Diwali time was coming. I said, I'll give it to my children. And I put it in the baggage. Thank God, those days, X-ray was not that common.
Not allowed.
After a few days, I read that a foreign national was arrested and put in jail because of this thing. Till the time foreignistic report comes that this is a toy gun.
Yes.
So a lot of things, how to import and things, stories like this, you can put in that book. And it will help again your taking your branding to the next level in front of your customers. You will look much better than other, logistic companies or cargo or custom agents.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Sir. Yeah, Jitendra Shetty, come on.
Sir, good evening. Thank you for the wonderful.
After this, homie, you can come on. Your request.
I also need to come in.
Yeah, Jitendra, come.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I run a travel company in Bangalore.
Okay.
Of course, because of this lockdown, it has taken a very bad hit. So that's okay. So now I want to write a book on my life story. The lessons what I have learned. So will that be okay? And I'm not able to get a good title for it. So can I just say my life lesson or my life journey? So I just want a suggestion from you, sir.
Thank you, Jitendra, for your question. See, this kind of my life journey or story will do well if you are Steve Jobs.
Okay.
You're Bill Gates.
Okay.
Jack Ma.
Okay.
If you have something of that, like I can write from a job of 300 rupees to 300 crore IPO. Or my journey from refugee camp to presidential award.
Okay.
Those are the achievements I can connect with people who are struggling there.
Okay.
But otherwise, you have to have your topic. Since you've been in travel, I will very strongly, this business is not going to do well for next 2 years.
Correct.
And a lot of things post-corona, I don't know how much disaster it's going to bring.
Correct.
The whole habits and our life is going to change after that, big time.
Correct.
Big time. We may not go to cinema halls for a long time because we will live with the horror of this, pandemic. This whole generation. So we may not, even after the vaccine, we may not go to the crowded places to watch a cricket match, 50,000 people. I will never go. So become a travel blogger or something else, writing your experiences. That can earn you a lot of money because, you become an influencer on Instagram and other than companies and the resort owners or other things can start to pay you money and you become famous and influencer. That will become, part of your, around travel, you can write a book that can be also, these blogs, compilation of this blog can become a book. But I don't know, in current situation, you'll be able to use it for your travel business going forward. Because what is going to happen with travel business, we don't know yet. It's very unclear.
Correct.
But you can finish your book in 60 days and work on next book. something around with your new profession. You know, maybe you have to diversify. Maybe you have to do something else. So then
So
around that, when you decide what you want to do, around that, you write a book.
So can I write a story about my life, say maybe from my struggling day till now? Can I write a story on that, sir?
Jitendra, I said unless you have achieved something very big.
Okay.
You know, if you have an IPO, you have a presidential award, or you are a Jack Ma, you are a $1 billion company.
Right.
Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to write your whole story. You can put those stories in the topic wherever it's relevant.
Okay.
But it can't be your whole book, your own story. No one is interested.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you.
Yes, Ajay Gulati.
yes, sir. Sir, actually, I am an author. I write books. I am an author.
Okay, already.
Yeah, sir. I write books for Staff Selection Commission, SSC domain.
Okay.
And my book is #1 rated on Amazon as per average customer review, like 753 ratings with 4.6 stars.
Oh, wow.
But I'm far away from being a top seller. I basically make educational videos on YouTube. Through those videos, I sell my product. Like people get to know about my book, then they purchase my book. But still, I'm saying that I'm far away from being a.
What is the topic of a title of your book? There's something wrong with that. 753 reviews. It should have been at least 500-700 book sale a month.
Sir, it used to be like just 500 sales a month, but I don't find it very convincing. Like other sellers sell a lot of books.
Okay, so call me tomorrow or day after. We'll go through this. With 753 review, you should be making a lot of money from there.
Yeah, sir. It's actually #1 rated book of Amazon.
Okay, so we will talk about it. Send me a message with your book. I'll go through the topic and everything.
Yes,
then
sir.
we'll talk.
Good evening to everybody and
Good
to you,
evening.
sir. I'll say it's been a great discovery to have discovered you. Okay.
Likewise.
Yeah, thank you. I'm basically a sailor. Okay. I sail in small boats and I have trained, I don't know, I have lost count of the number of people I have trained. I'm really glad with this first topic on this platform, which is writing a book, because umpteenth number of times, people who sail with me have told me to write a book. They say, Homi, you're so interesting, just write a book about yourself. You know, because going out on a boat, even in a Bombay harbor, after some time, you just see the waters, you see Bombay, and the novelty wears off. But I keep them interested with my stories because I have been sailing for more than 52 years now. Right?
You must be having some amazing stories.
Oh,
Amazing
yes,
stories.
I do. And I have been jotting down, ever since I got this template, I have been jotting down all sorts of thoughts which have come to my mind, topics. And as they say, right now I am into that phase of free-rolling thoughts. You know?
What is your question, Naomi?
And the question is that I lack focus. And this has given me focus. I just wanted to say thank you.
Okay.
Yeah?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I have a question.
हाँ.
अगर हम लोगों को बुक लिखनी है तो इज इट बेटर कि हम बुक को 2 डिफरेंट लैंग्वेज में साथ ही लिखें और
One language, get it translated later. One language. Don't complicate the things. Whatever you are comfortable with, get done. Perfection kills the speed.
Hi friends, thank you for enrolling for this course on book writing and how to earn passive income by writing Kindle ebooks. Now this whole course is divided into 2 parts, total around 2.5 hours or 3 hours. So part 1 is your first book. I've made it very, very simple, and you would also find a template attached here in this course. I've made it very, very simple to finish your book in flat 60 days. So set a deadline for flat 60 days, start writing, go in the flow, and do not add it backward, otherwise you'll never be able to finish. So first keep writing in the flow. Whole flow I have mentioned in this video. Go through it 2-3 times so that you get the complete know-how and the roadmap how to write your first book. So first book is for your branding. First book is to take your business to the next level, get your respect in front of your buyers and take your branding to the next level. Your ticket size will go up. Your customers will respect you. You will get around your book, you will get a lot of speaking assignment. Learn to do the public speaking. So your one book can make you famous, and if you market it well, or if the book comes out very, very nice, then it can become a bestseller like Dale Carnegie, How to Make Friends, or Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. But the purpose here, sole purpose is your first book is about your branding. Taking your brand, Mr. U Private Limited, to the next level. Part 2, I've added this content recently, and very important how you can earn 10 to 15 lakh rupees just by working 3 years, writing 20, 30 books on Kindle. People have made millions of rupees or dollars, millions of dollars, yes, millions of dollars by writing Kindle e-books. So there's a whole science behind it, which I have explained in detail here in the part 2. So watch this video and put your comments below there. I'll be reading each and every comment and respond to it. And also I would like to invite you for my complete Life Mastery course. It's business coaching plus Life Mastery plus everything. Whatever skill you need in your life to become the best version of yourself, I have covered everything. The reason is that, I've developed this course here is that a lot of my friends spend 20, 30 lakh rupees on different coaches, life coaching, this coaching, public speaking, train the trainer, all those things. I've combined everything, business coaching, train the trainer, public speaking, digital marketing, every skill you need in life is there. And that's only 60,000 rupees a year, 5,000 rupees a month. Only 5,000 rupees a month plus GST. Or if you pay bullet one time, that's 51,000 only. A lot of people have joined this course and their lives have, their lives have changed. When you come to this community and you get platinum membership complimentary for a year, and this group is a mastermind group. Every first or third Saturday we have full day training. In that, everyone has got introduction part, the elevator pitch, and one person is on the hot seat. He will tell his challenges, his business presentation, and all other people will give suggestions to improve or come over that challenge. People pay thousands of dollars to get into this kind of mastermind group. So you get 2 full Saturdays, 10 to 5. You get one one-to-one with me, and you get platinum member status, and you get a mastermind. Platinum member status at Tajurba has got various benefits. One, you become part of this mastermind group, and at Tajurba app, you get access to the entire India members data, which privilege is not available to any other category, silver, bronze, or gold member. So it's a lot of value, as my philosophy goes, that give 100x value of the money you are charging. And I give 100x value. If you spend 50,000 or 60,000 rupees a year, you at least get 60 lakh worth of value here. So join this course, message me or put in the comment box. You have my numbers, everything, my email ID. And message me, join this course. Is a life-changing. 5,000 rupees, nothing, is just one dinner can change your life, being part of this group. And this is a very introductory price. It's going to go at least 2 lakh rupees in the next 1 year. And maybe more. Because as people are getting value, they are recommending more and more people, and there's no more space going to be. Beside money, we may say no to a lot of new members, or we go into more filtering and take more and more quality members. So grab your seat early enough so that be part of this, group of game changers. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay.
And we are the authorized.
Aniket, hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How about you?
How's everything? Awesome.
All great.
What's one good thing? No, tell me one good thing in last week that happened.
So I tried using the big ticket in this inputs that you gave us. There is one order that is going to finalize this month end. So as we discussed the packages, package 1, package 2, package 3.
Yeah.
So I also tried and gave them 3 options. Now for Monday I've got the meeting. They've called me for this meeting. So hopefully I'll be closing with them on Monday.
Wonderful, wonderful. We look forward to the good news in next coming session.
Yes.
Who's this? Giriraj.
Back here. Now I'm audible?
Yes, now you are.
Yeah. I'm Pooja from Jaipur.
Hi Pooja, what do you do?
I'm a jewelry designer.
Okay.
I'm manufacturing and doing retail as well.
So fine jewelry or?
Fine jewelry.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Pooja,
Good evening.
Come Habibi. Hope you are able to listen to us properly.
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, that's fine. Because आपका आवाज बहुत कम है अभी भी.
Your voice is faint a bit. Quite a bit actually. Good evening. Good evening, Sushma.
ये स्क्रीन दिख रहा है सबको?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
ये मैं.
Suresh, make me co-host now.
Yeah.
Good evening to sir.
Good evening, sir and ma'am. This is Priyanka.
Very good evening. How are you, Priyanka?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Super awesome.
ये देखा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है?
Yes, yes.
I got
Yes,
the
turn on your video now.
Video I can see. Deepak Mendra from Mumbai, and I am into real
आवाज आ रहा
estate.
है?
I had
Yes.
attended Suresh sir's free webinar in month of June, and I immediately enrolled for Turbo Sales Blueprint program, paid program, after the webinar. And I say and I vouch for it. It gives immense value. 100 times what you will pay, more than 100 times what you pay. You cannot measure the times, number of times. I say 100 is also too less if you apply the sales techniques taught to us by Suresh sir. And a very warm Tajurba family where we have become like a one big family, each one helping each other, giving referrals, lot of activity, lot of warmth in the group. I was able to do sales deal of worth rupees 16 crores in this time, and many more deals are there, promising deals are there in pipeline. So I recommend each and everyone to enroll for Turbo Sales Blueprint program, get value, learn new things, and join the Tajurba family.
Recent success story. लोगों के पास काम नहीं है, लाइन लगा पड़ा.
Suresh, make me co-host, please.
बना
Okay, just now you have made. Okay.
बना दो.
Yes. Rahul, we have some background noise from your end. Okay. So who all are here for the first time?
It's me. I'm there for the first time.
Anant, hi. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Anant, and I'm a BCom graduate, and I'm a private banker, and I belong to the city beautiful Chandigarh, and I'm into this financial sector for around 20 years. So I instantly joined by looking at sir's webinar yesterday, and hopefully today we are connecting with each other.
Okay, wonderful.
I am also for the first time here, ma'am.
Yes, Priyanka, welcome, and please introduce yourself.
Yeah, I am Priyanka Chopra. So I am basically based in Siliguri, that's in North Bengal.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Yes,
and,
it is.
And I am a CS, company secretary, an MBA, and an entrepreneur.
Wonderful, wonderful. We have special connection with Siliguri. Our first out-of-state training was done in Siliguri, and we had thunderous response from there. Wonderful response.
Great, amazing.
There are some background noises. I would request everyone who has background noises, please put yourself on mute. And those who are here for the first time may quickly introduce themselves, their name, from where they are, and what they do. Just these three lines.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, good evening, madam.
Please, Manoj.
Myself, Nandakumar. It's a clash over there.
I think they are okay. Nand Kumar, you go first since you started. Please go ahead.
Yes, good evening, Madam Nandakumar. I am from Trichur, Kerala. First time I'm here, and I was right now I am in the insurance field. Earlier, I was in the engineering field with the contracting side. I was in Gulf. Now, no, I just want to study much more about the learning of the sales and all. That's the interest. Okay.
Warm welcome. Wonderful. Yes, Manoj.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm Manoj Kumar Agarwal from Hyderabad. Actually, I'm into manufacturing of pulses and oils and into real estate consulting and financial consulting also.
Okay.
Glad to meet you all. Thank you.
Good, good, good diversification of fields.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yes.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
This is Dinesh Gupta. I'm in East Delhi, and we are into the manufacturing of checking fixtures. I mean, checking gauges for automotive industry.
Okay. Very good.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Shrikant Bhargav from Bangalore. I was an employee of almost 20 years, and now recently I've started my own business. I want to become a good entrepreneur.
Wonderful. In what line, what category or what field?
I'm planning to start even a cross-selling with microfinance and small banking and societies.
Okay, great, great. Welcome. So, anyone I missed?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rishi Bagaria.
Hi, Rishi.
I'm from Calcutta.
Mm-hmm.
We are into family business, engineering. We do tea processing machinery.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome. Tea is my favorite, and many of us are definitely tea addicts, I believe. You guys are helping us. Saransh is raising his hand.
Yes, yes.
So I'm a tea connoisseur.
Oh, wonderful. Pramod is here. Pramod?
Good evening, ma'am.
Welcome, welcome. Please introduce yourself to this group.
Myself, Pramod Sachdeva, an advocate by profession. I am residing at Faridabad and practicing at Delhi and CLT, High Court and
Welcome, welcome here once again. So, all covered? All the new members have introduced themselves?
Hello, this is Dinesh here. I come from southern part of the India, from Hyderabad. I work in Wells Fargo AGS Private Limited.
Okay.
That's part. Okay, great. Welcome. So I think it's time. All of us, are we ready?
Yes.
Excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, super excited.
Yes.
Yes.
How many of you have heard the name of J.K. Rowling's?
No.
Anyone?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How many of you have heard the name of Napoleon Hill?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, great, great. There's so many other names, and one thing common that I'm coming to is that they all are influential people. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
They have created their influence.
Yes.
Yeah. How many of us want to be influential?
Yes.
Aditya, a lot of noise behind you. Sunil Pandey, please keep yourself on the mute if you have background noises.
मैडम मुझे भी co-host बनवा दीजिए मैं checking पे रहूँगा.
Yes, sure. Suresh, if you're listening, please make him co-host.
Yeah.
So all of us want to be influential. All of us want to be recognized. Yes. And One formula for wealth creation is to have multiple sources of income. How many of you agree? If we have just one source of income, it's not sufficient in modern times. We have to have multiple sources of income. And the more source of passive income we have, the easier it is for us to manage. So how many of us want to leave a legacy where there is recurrent passive income falling in for our future generations? Yes or yes, all of us? Wonderful. And one such way of creating this kind of recurrent passive income is by writing a book. Yes? Becoming an author, sharing your tajurba with the people, with the world. We all have one or the other experience, right? In one or the other field, we have our experiences. And even if we haven't made big in our business, certain experiences that we have had during the course of our life, ever since we are born, which we can share with people. Yes? We can enrich them with our experience. We can tell them what to do and what not to do, so that they don't do. Wonderful. I see a lot of hands here. So guys, I need a lot of participation, a lot of energy. When I ask everything, anybody, I want your hands up. So I know that you are getting what I'm saying. So one such method is writing a book, and how to go about it, how to write it, and how to become a successful author, and how to learn it in most simplest and easiest manner. I would invite my co-founder, twice TEDx speaker, author of 2 books, third one already about to be released, and a certified trainer. We have all been learning sales tactics from him, and a lot of us have already seen success in our own sales generation. So I invite him to take the session forward. Warm welcome, Suresh Mancharamani.
Thank you, Ma. Good eevening, everyone.
Good evening.
Very excited to meet you all again today. This Saturday has been amazing for last 4 or 5 months now, Kumar. How many months now? March 31st was first.
March
live
31st.
webinar.
Yes, sir. March 31st.
Every Saturday. So April, May, June, July, August. 5 months already over now.
Yes.
So we have done almost 21 Saturdays probably.
Yes.
So great. So today's session is about book writing, as every time, in my business coaching and sales coaching and public speaking, everywhere I say that everyone should become an author. Because author makes you speaker, and a speaker makes you authority or expert. Because all experts in the world you've seen, they do 2 things. One, they write. Second, they speak. These are the 2 skills everyone should learn, and these are learnable skills. Very easy to learn, looks difficult, but nowadays it's not at all difficult. It's as easy as learning to drive a car. You do a couple of lessons with the instructor, then you go out and practice, and then you're done with that. Then you can drive, you can drunk drive, you can listen to the music, you can talk on the phone, and you can still drive. So same with this skill also. So let's move on with the session today. So everybody can see the screen now. All right, so I am going to, right now there are no noises, so everyone is quite disciplined. But if I hear the noises, then I'll put everybody on the mute, and you won't be able to unmute till I allow, and then we have a Q&A session or something, some exercise to do. All right, so let's move on. So first of all, Tajurba Code of Honor, because as you all know, we are creating a community of game changers and creating chapters in every city. 9th of September, Mumbai first digital chapter is being launched. 9th September. I would encourage everyone to attend so that you know what's going on. They already are 50+ members. They meet early morning, 7:30 to 8 o'clock is the networking time, just chit chat, share the success stories. From 8 o'clock to 9:30, they have a meeting. Very structured meeting. And they have already started exchanging referrals and some business is already closed in the pre-launch meeting. We have only done 4 pre-launch meetings. So I encourage everyone to block your dates on 9th. I'll share the link, book your spot there. Lots and lot of people are going to attend that. We are allowing only 100 visitors. Beyond that, will not be able to manage. So commitment fee we have kept for that only 99, so that we know people who pay at least 99 rupees, there will be 95% attendance. The free things I have seen 30% attendance. So with learning from that experience, this commitment fee is leave it there. So attend and see how what is going to happen in your city. We are going to work on 3-4 things. How many of you have seen that Steve Jobs video of launching iPhone? How many of you have seen that? So when he launched that iPhone, he said it is 4 things. We are launching 4 things today. 1 is computer, 2nd is music, 3rd is camera, 4th is phone. And then he said it's all in one iPhone. So what we are launching here is we are launching one networking. 2nd is lead generation, which is India Mart model. The 3rd is learning, the trainings you are getting part of it. So everything combined together, your networking, your business, community commerce is the 4th thing. So lead generation, community commerce is the same, but India Mart and other Just Dial, what happens is you don't know the buyer or seller. You are strangers to each other. Here at least the one common thread will be that we are all part of Tajurba family. So that's going to be very, very strong because we'll believe in certain core values here, and these are our core values, code of honor. We call it code of honor. So we encourage everyone to have code of honor for yourself, for your family, and for your organization. 3 code of honor written down and practice that. So here at Tajurba, we believe in abundance, commitment to help each other as community, commitment to lifelong learning, build very, very strong and it's going to be the very most powerful community in the world. I don't think any community in the world has got 1 crore members, and we have this vision of 1 crore members. Consistency, never abandon a teammate in the time of need, since this is a community of entrepreneurs. It's a very, very lonely journey. So this is another feature of this going to be that we'll come up with some innovative ideas that how can we help entrepreneurs who are going through tough time. Because when entrepreneur goes through tough time, uska koi nahi hota hai. कभी कभी तो कहते हैं कि उसकी परछाई भी उसका साथ छोड़ देती है. It gets so ugly and bad when entrepreneur goes through rough time. And positivity is definitely should be at number 1, and contribution. So when this community becomes very, very rich, we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% optional, whatever, into a foundation, and then we will help make this world a better place. Another thing I always say, wear awesomeness glasses, because when you wear awesomeness glasses, your life becomes awesome, and you attract awesome opportunities, awesome trainings, community like this, awesome business opportunity, relationship, networks, and trainers like this, and the participants like this. So our life is already awesome. We have attracted so many of awesome people here today, 85 people here. And probably this is going to be the last round of live session, starting from book writing. Next one will be the webinar selling. Then there will be 4 sales session, and we are introducing one more session on winning business strategies. So this will be the live session, and we'll then do away with the live. After that, everybody new coming in will get the recording, and instead of that, we will have a mastermind Q&A. So there we will discuss, because people go through the recordings. A lot of people send me messages today, we're not able to attend, send the recording. So we'll rather do the recording and come live as a Q&A session, because there you have whatever doubts you have, any challenges you are facing, then we can discuss live. So that's the future plan, but this definitely down, whoever are committed, they will get this complete round live. So these are going to be 6 or 7 sessions, probably one more bonus. Normally we have done 6, but in yesterday's webinar and 2 webinars, I've added one more section around business. So that will cover. So there may be one more, or we'll have one longer session. So I want to thank you few people out of gratitude, because practicing gratitude is very, very important part of our life, and we must be grateful for people who help us. So this is wrong slide have been put here. I want to thank some people here. Saransh Gupta, number one, for making all the presentations awesome. So everyone say hi, Saransh, in comment box. So Saransh has been helping with me with all the presentations and PowerPoint for last couple of months. Earlier, Kumar did the 31st March when we did the first webinar. I didn't know ABC of Zoom, so he's been helping me setting up Zoom and Teachable and TajurbaGameChangers.com. So a lot of help comes from him whenever I'm stuck in digital thing. He helps me. So everyone say hi, Kumar Saurabh. He did a digital breakthrough session, full day session also at Complete Life Mastery. I'll tell you about Complete Life Mastery. Then we have Sushil Rajput. He manages right now. He'd been doing my YouTube earlier. Now he's doing complete Teachable account. He's been handling, editing the videos. If anyone needs help in personal branding, here is the guy. And then so madam, you already know. So everybody say Bharat Mata ki Jai. So this is madam has been.
भारत पिता की भी बोल दो.
किसकी?
भारत पिता की.
So ये मेरी जिंदगी की क्या बोलते हैं रानी लक्ष्मीबाई है. So whenever there is a trouble, she helps me out. Without trouble also helps me out, being supporting everything I do. कभी बोल भी देती है कि कुछ ठीक नहीं कर रहे हो, but that's also okay. That's a positive feedback. But most of the time she's very supportive. So thank you, Uma, also. And now some success stories. Here is Dr. Rinki Srivastav. So she finished her book. Are you there, Dr. Rinki? Unmute and speak. Okay. So she finished her book and she's getting a lot of traction in her business. Also, the clients are paying more and there's a lot of respect. When you write a book, there's a lot of your brand authority goes through the roof, and it impacts your earnings also. And you get better and better in your retention of clients, getting clients. Dr. Amit Verma is there? So he also finished his book. His ticket size has gone up. He used to charge like 300 rupees. Now he's charging 500 rupees. Panchkarma is 24,000 rupees. Earlier 14,000. Usse pehle tha hi nahi Panchkarma. It didn't exist. So all these things happen in his life. He became a TED speaker also after doing all these things. Then we have Kumar Saurabh. Kumar, you have finished your book recently.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, Rinki, go ahead. Share.
Rinki is here also.
Initially, I was not able to unmute myself. Thank you, Saransh, to help me out in this. Good evening, everyone, and my gratitude towards Suresh sir, Uma ma'am, and the whole team, and the whole batch, rather, I should say, कि मेरा जो first batch था offline मैंने किया था सुरेश sir के साथ, and it was a really wonderful session and experience and all the learnings जो मैंने implement करी अपनी life में, and you just saw my cover page of the book, that is Creating Reality Subconscious Mind at Work.
So Dr. Rinki, your internet is giving hard time.
12 साल लग गए थे सोचने में कि मुझे एक बुक लिखनी है, and it made me feel that I can be the author, and I committed myself. And सर के जो शब्द थे उस दिन it was so inspiring कि मेरा fine day I found myself being an author. So it is a commendable thing, sir. You inspire a lot of people. I mean, it is something that I congratulate everyone who is participating in this session today, the book writing, because I have belief that everybody very soon would become an author of their own book. And it is something that I really must appreciate, and I'm so much in gratitude towards Suresh sir and Uma ma'am ki unki wajah se I became the author.
So how has it impacted you professionally?
professionally, definitely it helped me a lot in such a way that it helped me to have an authority on my subject in my profession. I am a spiritual life coach and energy healer, and in this book I have mentioned many of my real case studies. So जो लोग मुझे जानते हैं, मेरे students रह चुके हैं, मेरे clients रह चुके हैं, उनका जो real life story उनके permission के साथ मैंने case studies में लिखा. Along with all my experiences, I have clubbed 20 years of experience. So वो book के अंदर जो निचोड़ आया और जो लोग पढ़ रहे हैं, now they are getting to know that this is something, the skill I have got and the authority I have got. The branding definitely book से होती है, because people are now reading it and they are getting benefit out of it. They are approaching me for their own healings on different aspects of life, and they actually लोगों की नजर देखने की बदल जाती है when you have your own book.
Very nice. Big round of applause.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for such inspiration, and definitely, I mean, I congratulate all of you क्योंकि आप बहुत author बनने में. So in advance, and all the best.
Thank you, Dr. Rinki. Kumar Saurabh, you finished your book 2 weeks ago now. How had been your journey, and is 2 हफ्ते में कुछ बदला book के बाद?
Yes sir, बहुत कुछ बदला. मैं इसमें बिल्कुल यकीन करता हूँ कि you don't need to be great to start, you need to start to be great. And ये जो attitude है मेरे अंदर अगर आया है तो सर के कहने पे आया है. No, this is something I have taken from him. Although I am into this content creation for last 5-6 years, and I have done good number of content creations for others, but I have never thought of developing something for myself. And then he helped me out. I'm lucky that I always receive a weekly coaching from him, and I got that what I have to do, because I'm digitally inclined towards technology tools and using this platform, right? So Game Changer has really been a platform for me to change my entire game. After just releasing this book pre-launch, that I'm coming out with this book, that day only I received a 50 pre-booking for this. It all could have been done because of one thing which is given by sir, that you just need to take your first step. I have taken that first step, and I will say that your success depends on 2 things. One is your preparation, second is the opportunity. Tajurba provides that opportunity for everyone like us. I got that opportunity. I got chance to conduct session for with sir on CLM, which is such a nice platform created for the people, and people are now sending me queries every day that what is that digital breakthrough and all that. I owe my everything to sir and ma'am for giving me this platform, taking out what is there inside me, and whatever I'm doing right now, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I don't know where I will stop and where I'll go. I'm just enjoying the journey completely. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. So a couple of success stories. I'm doing this not to brag anything about myself, but just to inspire everyone, because only surprising thing is only 5% people are able to finish their book. With this program, and the template is made so easy. So easy, but why is still 5% people? That reminds me that why 5% people have the 95% wealth in the world. But those are the people who are committed. So with every time these success stories, I want to inspire everyone that every one of you can write a book. Every one of you can write a book. It is so easy after this program tonight. If you start writing, next 45 to 60 days, you will be an author. Language is no barrier, could be barrier. We'll sort out all the barriers tonight. Then we have another success story here is Sushil Tiwari is not here. He was part of the second batch. He finished his book. He sent me this picture. Vittal is here. Vittal, he's written the book in Marathi. You share your experience quickly. Now quickly we have to come to the our main.
So after attending Suresh sir lecture on 8th of June, I started my journey and could finish the book on 21st July. So within about say 1 month or so, I could finish the book. The entire credit goes to Suresh sir. I was having mind to write a book, but I don't know. I was not having what you can say door to write a book. But he showed me the door by providing me the template in the book. Full credit goes to him. And thank you. And it also helped me in establishing my brand. I'm not able to get more inputs from me from the writing book, but it helped me in establishing my brand. And basically the way of people seeing towards me has changed drastically. That I also observed. So entire credit goes to Suresh sir, and he has provided me a good platform by joining this Tajurba. Thanks a lot, sir. And Uma madam also. Last.
He's from Pune, and you know, the surprising thing, first time in my entire career of coaching and training, that a lot of people I haven't met. They all met online only.
Okay. I just give me 1 second. This book I have written to encourage the government employees to give 100% a wonderful service, in-time service to the citizens, so that in the process they will be giving service to God also. That is my thinking from linkage with the Bhagavad Gita.
Wonderful. Very nice.
Thanks a lot.
Sharma ji, quickly to you, how has your life changed after writing your book as an insurance advisor?
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू. एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं आप सबको कंग्रेचुलेट करूंगा, बिकॉज आप सब इस सेशन के खत्म होते होते ऑथर बनने वाले हैं. एक ऑथर आपके अंदर, जैसे कहते हैं ना कि सेब के अंदर कितने बीज हैं गिन सकते हैं, पर एक बीज के अंदर कितने सेब है, तो एक सेशन में आने के बाद कितने ऑथर बनेंगे हम गिन नहीं पाएंगे. ये लाइन लग चुकी है, एंड उनमें से एक मैं भी हूँ. जब सर ने के साथ, सर और मैम के साथ हम जुड़े थे इस कोर्स में, और सर ने बुक के लिए इंस्पायर किया, तो मेरा सब्जेक्ट ऐसा था, मैं नहीं समझ पा रहा था कि क्या लिखूं. एंड सर ने एक ही चीज कही थी, लिखना शुरू करो, सब कुछ अपने आप हो जाएगा. एंड दिस इज द रिजल्ट, दिस इज माय बुक, दिस इज द रिजल्ट. एंड बहुत जल्दी विद इन 3 और 4 मंथ मेरी नेक्स्ट बुक शुरू हो गई है. एंड दिस इज ऑल फॉर एचएन बिजनेसमैन, ऑल फॉर बिजनेसमैन. एंड जो हमें इंस्पिरेशन मिली सर से कैसे करना, ये बहुत बड़ी चीज है कि बुक लिखना सब चाहते हैं. बचपन से हम शुरुआत होती है स्कूल की, तो दूसरे की लिखी किताब पढ़ते हैं. दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम हमारी बुक कोई पढ़ रहा है. एंड द चेंज इन माय लाइफ, मेरे हाई नेटवर्क क्लाइंट है, मैं जब उनसे मिलने गया और मैंने कहा सर मैंने बुक लिखी है और मैं आपके लिए लाया हूं, मैं उन्हें देना चाह रहा था, उन्होंने मुझे रोका. एंड ही स्टैंड एट हिज प्लेस, खड़े हुए और मुझसे कहा, शर्मा जी नाउ यू आर ए ऑथर. एंड आप आज एक अलग सीढ़ी पर चढ़ गए हैं, एंड आई प्राउड कि मैं आपके साथ एसोसिएट हूं. थैंक यू सुरेश सर, थैंक यू मैम, आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू यू, एंड कांग्रेचुलेट टू ऑल कि नाउ यू आर ऑथर. थैंक यू.
So that is the point I'm trying to make, that your respect in front of your client goes way above what you were before. So that is, and everywhere, when you write in your bio on LinkedIn and everywhere, author, then it changes everything. You know, people who want to invite you as a speaker, it changes everything. And then you get a ready-made content for your speeches. आपको अपनी किताब के अराउंड ही बोलना है. Dr. Anil Lamba from Pune, romancing the balance sheet. Now he gets paid lakhs of rupees for his speeches, and very, very simple speech around balance sheet. Nothing new. People who understand balance sheet, they say, "ये तो हमको सब आता ही है," you know. But normal business people don't understand he simplified the balance sheet. And around his book, he gives speeches all over the world, hundreds of speeches, and he gets paid top money for his book, workshops, and crores of rupees. Now, crores of rupees for his consultancy business. And if this book and speaking was not there, he could not have got that crores of rupees. There are CAs, lot of CAs around. But how many CAs get, consultancy from big corporations of crores of rupees for working on their cost management or, other issues. But if you are an author, you are a speaker, you have a brand, then everything changes for you. Okay, so let's move on to our topic. We are talking here about self-publish. We are talking about here self-publish. What is self-publish is that you do everything yourself. You get your copy printed, you upload on Amazon Kindle, you do whatever you have to do, 100% royalty is yours. You do your own cover design, you do your own marketing. So there is no publisher behind you. traditional publishing में क्या होता था? What used to happen that you Penguin and all, you send them your manuscript and wait there a couple of months, couple of years. You know, J.K. Rowling, if you read about her story, she had to go pillar to post, hundreds of rejections. So that thing is now in last couple of years, I would say 5 to 6 years, this concept of self-publishing has gained ever since Amazon has become stronger. Earlier, the books were, sold offline. Now, 80% books are sold on Amazon and Flipkart. Mostly Amazon. I mean, Flipkart is also not that big, as big Amazon is. Otherwise, there used to be Oxford and other bookstores. So it's either the airport people stand there and, they are waiting and they end up buying books, or mostly it is online. Amazon is the book. So traditional publishing is very, very cumbersome, and it is out of reach of a lot of common people like you and I. We couldn't get there and wait so much patience. Here you finish your book in 60 days, you are done with that, and go on with your business. And there also in the traditional publishing, your royalty is around 20 to 30%. Here, your 100% royalty is yours. So KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, is Amazon's beautiful service. It's a free service. Takes less than 10 minutes to upload. In 24 hours, it goes live in 13 countries. You can change, add chapters as many times. You can change pricing as many times as you like. And, it can give you a good earnings. Also, people have made millions of dollars doing only Kindle Direct Publishing. Then there is Amazon, another service, print on demand. Print on demand is that once you upload the book, the first one page will be around Kindle, the second page will be print on demand. So only little difference is that Kindle book you will do only the front cover, and the print on demand you have to do front and back both. Rest, most of the columns are same when you upload it. It's very, very simple. A 10-year-old child can upload the book. Amazon has made it so simple. So what happens is, here, supposing your book is 500 rupees, you allow for print on demand. Amazon will charge you, like normally book will cost you 75 or 100 rupees. Amazon may charge you 150 or 200, but that's okay. You don't have to keep any inventory there. They charge you only once it is sold. So everything is free. You get pay only Amazon once your book is sold. So is that clear to everyone? Type clear in the comment box. If this up to this here is clear, that what is traditional publishing and what is self-publishing, and Amazon Kindle and print on demand. Everyone clear on this, right? Fantastic. So next thing is, what is your purpose of writing the book? Purpose, I mean, whether you want to earn money. If that is your purpose, then there is a different level of marketing effort involved, and that marketing level is huge, and that takes time. The other, if your purpose is to make money out of book, then I would suggest take time. Take at least 6 months to a year to write a book, and write a book like something like Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, any language, Sandeep Roy, language like he's written Marathi, Vittal Dixit, he's uploaded a Marathi book in Amazon. So 200 million copies have been sold, Think and Grow Rich. So if your purpose is that, then write, book which comes from bottom of your heart. Lot of stories and great marketing to be done there. So a lot goes into making a book successful. But here I am not right now covering that. First, you get done with your branding part of it, which is easy, quick, 60 to 70 days, you are done with that. So I am talking about here branding in the part 2 of this section. Today's section is going to be a little longer. So if you want half an hour dinner break or something, we'll take it, but we'll finish the book writing. Now onwards, we'll not divide any section into 2 days, because there's a 1 week gap, so we lose the track. So whatever it takes, we'll finish in the same time. If need be, we'll start early. We'll start 6 o'clock, finish by 10 o'clock. We'll take 4 hours, but we'll finish all sections, because we keep on adding content, around 20% content every time we are adding. So here we're talking about the branding of a book. As you have heard these people's success stories, there are a lot more success stories, but most of these are done for branding purpose only, to help you in your current line of business, to help you to become a speaker, and help you to raise your ticket size and respect in front of your clients. So some questions to ask yourself, some questions, very important question. is my book a passion project or just for the purpose of branding? It can be both, but then keep two things aside, branding or making money. Making money will be a different ball game. Am I writing this book to improve my craft? Will this book help advance in my career or become an expert in my field? Yes, this is the purpose I advocate. This is the purpose I have been writing right now. Now I'm slowly moving towards writing 20, 30 books on Kindle and, have a passive income throughout my life and for my children. But that is coming from total commercial angle, not making one book hit. We spread the risk. Like in share market, you invest in 20 or 30 top stocks, you spread your risk. So some stocks are doing well, some are not doing well. So your average return is 15-20%. So we write when 20 books for Amazon Kindle, then you know that you are earning your $10,000 every month without doing anything. Do I want to generate a side income from my book? That's another thing we'll cover in part 2 slightly. Plan for marketing, promotion and distribution of your book. So choosing your ultimate topic. Now this will require some exercise here. Well, I'll tell you this and we'll take a few minutes to help you do your brain malice to decide your ultimate topic. So number 1 is inner base. Type IB in the comment box, inner base. Number 1 thing is inner base. What are your personal interests? What do you love to do? What brings you joy? If painting gives you joy, speaking gives you joy, maybe, graphic design gives you joy. Whatever gives you joy, this comes here, your passion thing. What 3 non-fiction books would you have liked to have written? आप मन से क्या चाहते थे लिखना सारी जिंदगी? What were your dreams? How can you help and serve others? What should others ask you for advice? लोग आपसे क्या पूछने आते हैं, क्या advice लेने आते हैं? You are already famous in your friend circle, in your relatives. For what challenges have you overcome in your life? You faced failures; those are your gifts. I always say your hard times, your everything. Any other challenge you have solved, that becomes your knowledge, your tajurba to share with the world. That becomes your very, very special gift. What are some God-given, inherited and natural talents? If you have any natural talents, that also become part of this. And if you have acquired any skill along the way, maybe you are a great chartered accountant, graphic designer or anything else you are, a content writer. So I would like everyone to do this exercise right now. I'll put this slide again for a few seconds. Take a screenshot of this or take a picture of this or make a note. And do this inner base, and I would take 2-3 class share here. 2-3 लोगों से बोलूँगा share करें so that everyone gets the idea. At the end of this workshop, I'll give you a template also, which will be covering everything what we are learning here in a simple template form. With that exercise, you will be able to, if you follow that template, you'll be able to finish your book very, very fast. So everyone has got this screenshot, type yes in the comment box and do this exercise right now. Okay. So let's do this exercise right now. Do your brain malice, your inner base, come out with some topic. Your joy, your skill, the 3 books you always wanted to write, all those things. And anyone who is ready with the inner base topic? I'm covering here non-fiction. I'm not covering fiction here.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, come on, Saurabh.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. The insight what I got out of this 5-6 points given in the last slide, my passion lies with nature. So nature related, I will write a book. Already I decided the title also, Romancing with Nature.
Nice.
Second is, so far as fiction is concerned, it will be on love. Already I have thought to write a book on love, and 2 books already I have decided. 2 titles. Third one is related to career. That is where people ask my opinion and advice, particularly young generation. Fourth one is how I overcome my financial challenges from a great debt to a good life. And fifth one is my own natural ability lies with the analytics and to see what is beyond visible.
Nice.
Hope all my points are covered. And now I seek opinion of experts. Suresh sir.
अभी आज opinion का time नहीं है. Let's have another people share.
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
fine. No issue.
Mohini here.
Yeah, Mohini.
See, I am a trainer and working in the area of digital transformation and Industry 4.0. For a long time, it is in my mind only that I would like to or love to be an author. And my special interest otherwise are I'm a ghazal singer. So I want to write a comprehensive thing on what is a ghazal and how and all the history associated with it for all the ghazal lovers. Another thing is I am writing some poems, so I would like to publish it so that everybody can read it. And there is one more interest which I carry apart from my work is Srimad Bhagavad Gita and how to make it simple for everyone for self-development. These are the things I'm interested in writing. I also want to mention, other day I had been invited as a panel member for a discussion on competitive challenges for SMEs. So there was one part of it is market share and market capturing. So it really helped me and I could do it in a very nice manner. Thank you so much.
One more share. Who would like to come?
May I, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. सर मैंने देखा है अपनी मम्मी को हर हार्डशिप से बाहर निकलते हुए, तो मैं अपनी मम्मी की लाइफ पे एक लिखना चाहती हूँ कि हाउ शी ओवरकम विद ऑल द हार्डशिप्स ऑफ द लाइफ. ये मेरी इच्छा है लिखने के लिए. देन सर्विस इज इन अवर लिगेसी, कि हम मतलब सेवा करना एक फैमिली लेवल से लेके मैं सोसाइटी तक आ गई हूँ, तो हाउ आई कैन सर्व पीपल इन बेटर वे, और उसको फिर मैं प्रोफेशनली किस तरह से ले सकती हूँ, उसके बारे में मैं मतलब ऐसे इच्छा है कि सर्विस सेक्टर को मैं आगे ले जाऊं. और एक इच्छा है कि फ्रॉम अ होम मेकर, माय जर्नी फ्रॉम अ होम मेकर टू एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, उसके बारे में सर मैं कुछ लिखना चाहती हूँ.
Very nice, fantastic. All of you are super awesome. अभी आगे चलते हैं because यहाँ पे end नहीं हुआ अभी. There is second part to it and that is your outer base.
Sangeeta.
Okay, hold on. We're coming to, we'll have everyone, most people will get a chance who are active. So now we come to the outer base. Now outer base is something which is in high demand. Health, wealth, success, technology, beauty, happiness, relationship, sex, spirituality and personal growth. These are the topics which are outer base. These are in the high demand where you can earn some money, where the people would like to, most of the books around these topics are sold. Target market, who are you going to serve? Next. Consider your inner base topics. How can you combine your topic with health, wealth, success, technology, beauty, happiness, relationship, sex, spirituality, or personal growth? I'm giving you some ideas. Browse Amazon. Read 5 best-selling books which has got 500 plus reviews. Study both good and bad reviews because bad reviews give you more knowledge. कई बारी अच्छे रिव्यू तो अपने दोस्त रिश्तेदार ज्यादा डालते हैं. Cater to a certain demographic. For example, J.K. Rowling wrote her books primarily targeting teenagers. Always keep your intended audience in mind. Your strength, your weakness, your hard time, your failure, successes, mistakes, case studies, and specialization. This all become part of your book. You don't need to be a subject matter expert. Now pay attention to these lines have very, very deep meaning. You don't need to be a subject matter expert to start writing a book, but you will become one by the time you finish. You will become one by the time you finish. So I'll go back again to the outer base. Take a screenshot of this. And now you need to combine your inner base and outer base. Then go to the Amazon and do your research and then finalize that which topic, which subject you want to write. Don't worry about the title part, we'll do in the end. Title is not necessary here. Topic is important. So now take 3 minutes exercise break. Right now it's 7:49 and 7:52. It's just you won't be able to come up with your topic so fast, but the whole idea here is to do your brain malish, get into this habit of exercising this so that tomorrow is Sunday. And tomorrow evening, those who will come up with their topic, they'll finish their books. I can tell right now, because this 20 Saturdays experience telling me that people who send me their topics on Sunday, they were able to finish their books. Other people were struggling till today. They said, nahi ho paya humse. So next is this. These 3 slides, inner base, outer base, and this idea slide is important part of this. Take 3 minutes, just whatever you come up with, note it down. 2-3 people will share here, inner base, outer base, and marrying both the things, making it commercial also. It's your choice if you don't want to make it commercial, but why not if you can make it commercial? It gives you every month 2-3 lakh rupees in your account. Who minds that? Okay. Who would more? Ek do share or quickly.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Surendra Sethi. Aye.
Yes, Surendra.
Hi, sir. One idea is coming in mind. Smile to celebration. Smile to celebration.
Smile to celebration. Topic bhi acha hai aur title bhi acha hai. Exciting. Who else?
Thank you. Thank you.
और कौन बताना चाहेगा? हाँ जी आइए.
Hello. I just want to write a book regarding the problem of about the social reforms. What we need to do for this migratory labor and all.
Okay.
जी.
ठीक है.
Also very important. Yes. Socially, yeah, it's very
Priyanka, आप unmuted हो. We don't need to unmute you. You're already showing that you are unmuted. And I have not put anyone on. I've given everyone right to unmute. So अभी discipline अच्छा चल रहा है तो हमको जरूरत नहीं है करने का.
सर मैंने भी लिखा है वन स्टेप जर्नी.
हाँ वही वो एक्चुअली पुरंजित बोला था ना, फिर मैंने कुछ बोला नहीं, फिर वो तेरे को बोलेगा, तो इसलिए मैंने फिर कुछ बोला ही नहीं. फिर
all the co-hosts, there are 4-5 co-hosts. और काम एक भी नहीं कर रहा है.
Priyanka. So we just unmuted her and now we are able to hear what she's talking. So this was.
Sir, one more title.
एक काफी है.
How to become crorepati.
हो गया सुरेंद्र सेठी साहब, आज के लिए एक काफी है. Okay, so let's move on.
Sir, last one.
Yes, Suchinto.
Yeah, look forward to grow.
Okay, look forward to grow. अभी इसके बाद कोई भी अगर क्लास शेयर में आएगा उसका वीडियो ऑन होना चाहिए. Without video I will not allow. क्योंकि ये सब रिकॉर्डिंग में जा रहा है और ब्लैंक स्क्रीन नहीं दिखाने का. रिकॉर्डिंग में एडिटर वैसे ही काट देगा आपका.
Okay.
And this is the chance to get your visibility. God has given you such a beautiful, wonderful face and personality to show it to people.
सर मैंने एक चैट में लिखा सर.
Sir, my topic will be creating business network for your own enterprise.
Sir, I have written a topic. I want to write on a topic, a very small book. It must be less than 200 pages. Impressive advertisement. Because small and to some extent middle class sellers find very difficult to advertise their products or their shops or their business. Beyond their signboards, there's a very little scope of advertisement. Because आजकल केबल टीवी में जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट आता है वो ज्यादा लोग केबल टीवी वाला वो ये देखते नहीं है. They go for the paid channel. Other than this, गणपति और दुर्गा पूजा और some पूजा में क्लियर बनाता है क्लब्स. उसमें जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट होता है हजारों पेजेस में एडवर्टाइजमेंट होता है, लोग पढ़ता नहीं है. स्मॉल पेजेस. सो हाउ दे विल बी एबल टू डू सम एडवर्टाइजमेंट which creates some impact जैसे मैं एक बंदे को जानता हूँ, उसका एक आइसक्रीम शॉप था. ही आइसक्रीम शॉप नहीं था, he had an ice cream counter and he had a small grocery shop. He used to create his own advertisement. He had a brand of masala oil. So he put it, when cooking is a game, masala is a name. और बीट द हीट, एक बंदा ने आइसक्रीम को लेके भाग रहा था सूरज के पीछे, और सूरज भाग रहा था एक्चुअली, बीट द हीट विथ रोनाल्ड आइसक्रीम, एक लोकल ब्रांड है. तो some ways how small and medium businessmen will be able to give an attractive advertisement.
Thank you, Saikat. I would like to invite Sunita Singh, Nirasha Mein Asha. They sound very exciting. Sunita Singh, आपका वीडियो ऑन है तो आ जाओ. Okay. She's not able to come, so let's move on.
ग्रेटिट्यूड पे लिखना चाहता हूँ सर.
हाँ बोलो.
हेलो.
यस प्रकाश.
हाँ सर, ये मेरा टॉपिक होगा सर ग्रेटिट्यूड पर. कैसे हम लोग पर डे एक्टिविटी में ग्रेटिट्यूड को इंक्लूड करें, मॉर्निंग में, आफ्टरनून में. और इससे मुझे काफी फायदा हुआ. पिछले 2-3 महीनों में मैंने काफी प्रैक्टिस किया है. उस पे मेरा पुस्तक
सर.
हाँ जी.
Yes, Ramesh.
Sir, I would like to write a book on at retirement crossroads. What options a retired person can have at the juncture of when he is around 58 or 60 or retiring early.
Very nice.
Nice. So whatever your expertise is, Sharma ji ने insurance पे लिख दिया.
But
लिखना
the
जरूरी
niche
है.
segment is decided. The niche is decided. That is very good thing.
Okay, so everyone clear on this, how to find inner base, outer base, research on Amazon on the commercial basis, some ideas here. Everyone clear, type clear in the comment box. 5 best-selling books around your topic, make a note, and it should have 500 plus reviews. 10-15% here and there doesn't matter, but should be 400-500 reviews. So that means people are liking it, people are loving it, they are buying it, they are paying money for it. Study both good and bad review, cater to certain demographic, and always keep your intended audience in mind. Your strength, your weaknesses, hard times. Especially, I tell you one secret here. As a speaker, as a writer, as a speaker, we call it, when I teach public speaking, I call it valley journey. So what happens is you are high and then you fall. You have your biggest failure. Then you again bounce back. So the most of the connection happens at the down there. Top to top success, nobody is 100% success. You only talk about 100% success, the connection doesn't happen with the audience. The real connection happens when they see कि यार ये बंदा तो हमारे के जैसे मार खाया है. You know, he's failed like I have failed in life. So connection happens there. That's where your community lives. So always keep that in mind, that you have that part covered. Valley journey. Write down this word. And this last line, you don't need to be a subject matter expert to start writing a book, but you will become one by the time you are finished. You will have to do so much research and read so much to write a book, you will become an expert. The best thing about learning is start teaching and you learn yourself. I do half an hour session YouTube live every day. I do 2 hour, 3 hour study to prepare that topic that day. So every day 2-3 hours. Earlier it used to be 20 minutes hardly. So teaching, I am learning myself better than anybody else. So now the pricing part of it. See, there are two parts of pricing. One is that when you are doing it for branding, the other one is when you are doing it for commercial reasons. So commercial reasons will come in part 2. Here I am talking about pricing. Your book should be for $9.99 MRP and $4.99 for physical book. Now what happens is that Dr. Rinki had this discussion with her husband. कि 100 पेज का किताब का 999 लिख रहे हो, शर्म नहीं आता है? 499 कौन देगा? So there are two thoughts around it, and I'm practicing that in my every webinar. There are people, 4 or 5 people buy the books because author signed book has got certain respect. In one of my workshop, I sold 50 books. Out of 100 people, 50 people bought it. I printed 500 books, and from there, my cost was on 500 books was around 25,000 rupees. And everything was recorded in Word Workshop. 450 are now lying free. Out of that, I have sold a lot of in my workshops and webinars. So you price $999, sell it at $499. Two things happen. One is person who's paying you $499, he is paying you out of love and respect. He liked your workshop, maybe he likes you, he respects you for your expertise in that subject. So he pays you $499. And person who can pay 200, 300, he can pay 500 also. 100, 200 here and there doesn't matter much. Book ka कीमत 5,000 भी हो सकता है. This book here on the marketing, I show you. It's a very expensive book. I don't know how much I paid for this here. Probably 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 rupees for this. So book can be any price. So when you are gifting it to someone, then it has a perceived value giving a gift of $999. Because on the book MRP is written $999. When you're gifting to someone, it looks like a nice. If you give a 50 rupees gift, nobody is going to like it. My idea of pricing your book is $999 and sell it for $499. If it is for the branding purpose. If it is for earning money, we'll come to that in part 2. So now your commitment to writing your book. What are your commitments? Your first book. Number 1 is going to be time consuming. If you think you can write a book in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, no. And you would like to give up many times in between. It requires your mental resources, creative energy, and doing some research. And the key here is must write every day. Those 5% people who are able to finish their books are the people who finish there in 45 days. Avinash Chandra Sood, he was in my first workshop, 20 years he could not finish a book because of one reason I'm going to cover in the next slide. You must write every day, and I say write only for 30 minutes. Not much. Just write 30 minutes. That's it. 30 minutes will take you 500 words a day. You need 20,000 words. How many days you need? Type in the comment box. To write 20,000 words, how many days you need? If you write 500 words normally takes us to speak 5 minutes. That content you will have to spend maybe half an hour every day. That's it. Not more, not less. And stick to your commitment. This is your commitment to yourself. आपकी अपनी इज्जत का सवाल अपनी नजरों में है. You got to face yourself in mirror every day morning. And have a mindset of professional writer. Visualize yourself that you have become an author. You are getting all the respect everywhere. People are lined up. I tell you, my first workshop and 50 people lined up to get my signature on the book and selfies with me. There cannot be a better kick than that. There cannot be a better kick than that for a first-time author. Yes or yes, type yes in the comment box. If you can resonate with that, you can visualize that thing. So do some research. Buy those 5, 6, 7 hot seller books around your subject. See what people are writing. Maybe you need to learn something new from there. And get new ideas for your book. Now come into that mind frame. Your mind will 24-hour will keep thinking. And the moment you get an idea, record on your phone. Talk, speak, or write, whatever you want to do. But wherever the idea comes, don't think that you will remember it. It will go away next day morning. So immediately I pull out my phone and speak in my phone. The moment I get the idea. So write down, note down, speak, whatever the new idea comes to you around. Because next 60 days, you're going to remain in that mode of finishing your book. So the process is your strength and your weaknesses, both things, bullet point in your notebook. Life experiences. Note down around bullet point 25 to 40 stories around your life. We all have stories from childhood. Like, Neeta said that she wants to write about her mother. These are all life experiences. My major viral content on LinkedIn has been my life experience, especially the hard time. The books you like to read. When you are starting writing the process, it feels very lonely. आपको TV, घर वाले सब काट के अलग से बैठना पड़ेगा. In last 5 months on my office, on my desk is around 3,000 pages content I've written for these workshops. For my YouTube live. Today is 60th day of YouTube live. I put the recording there. But I got to be here. Otherwise, all days I'm live there. So everything first go into a script and then, I speak that. It requires dedication and hard work, dedication and hard work, dedication and hard work, dedication and hard work. Type D and H in the comment box. Require D and H. And पहला ड्राफ्ट स्टीफन किंग ने भी फेंक दिया था. आपको भी बुरा लगेगा, पर मैं अगले स्लाइड में बताऊंगा. Don't go back, even look at your first draft. Don't even look at the previous page. Mr. Avinash Chandra Sood could not finish his book because of this habit that every time he goes back and edit, goes back. So do not edit. Establish what your book is about. Very important. Take next 2-3 days or maybe tomorrow whole day. But I can see a lot of intelligent topics today, very exciting topics today. बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं है. By tomorrow evening, you should be done with your topic part. What is your book is about? What budget it will require, I tell you right now. You will need an editor if you can't edit yourself. Otherwise, download Grammarly. Costs around $50-60 a year. It gives you plagiarism. कहीं से copy तो नहीं हुआ content. It gives you all the punctuation, your writing style, everything. Wonderful, wonderful app on your desktop. Even it corrects your all the WhatsApp messages, your Facebook post, LinkedIn post. It's give you a lot of good suggestions. So Grammarly download कीजिए $50-60 or otherwise give it to some editor. It costs you, 8,000 rupees to 15,000, 20,000 rupees, anything. And your cover design 1,500 rupees to 5,000 rupees, anything. $5 में भी है cover design. हमारे यहाँ दीपिका करती है, special deal है. 1,500 रुपए में उसने मेरे सब authors के किए हैं cover design. Then outline your book. I'm going to give you the template today. So you write down the chapter heading. So first thing is you write down your bullet point, your stories, your expertise, your case studies, whatever you remember. That is your groundwork. That is your outline of the book. Headings of 8 to 10 or 11 chapters. 100-page book for 20,000 words. And then start writing. Every day you are writing, every day you are writing, every day you are writing that 500 words. Words में count करके minimum 500. छोड़ने का नहीं है 500 नहीं हो 490 नहीं हो 502 हो जाए 550 हो जाए 1000 हो जाए बढ़िया है. But set a deadline that 45 days from tomorrow your first draft should be complete. Without deadline nothing happen. एक साल लग जाएगा. Your story will not jump out of the blank pages. आप देखते रहेंगे क्या लिखूं क्या लिखूं क्या लिखूं उसमें से निकल के नहीं आने वाली है. So do your groundwork, write your 25, 30, 40 stories, bullet points, your case studies, success stories, your failures, your case studies, all those things, bullet point. उसमें से ही निकल के आता रहेगा content. Once you have the chapter, then you will know इस chapter में क्या डालने का, वहां से उठा के. 20,000 to 30,000 words max is the sweet spot, and only 500 words a day. Type 500 words in the comment box. 500 words. यहाँ पे दिमाग में छाप लो 500 word, 500 word, 500 word. Do the affirmation every day. I have to write 500 words a day, 500 words a day, 500 words a day. Now, dedicated writing space. Where do we cook our food? Type in the comment box. हम खाना कहाँ बनाते हैं? Kitchen, right? मेहमानों को कहाँ बिठाते हैं? Where do we make our guests sit? Where do we sleep? Bedroom. So you should have a writing space also. It's as simple as that, because you You go to bed to sleep. You don't come to office to sleep. You don't go to metro to sleep. Every place has got own purpose. So decide a place that you want to be there and no distraction at that time. That half an hour, shut down your complete internet, keep your phone away, just your notebook or bullet points, and then your computer or handwriting or speak, whatever you are comfortable with. No distraction. Type ND in the comment box. There are no distractions there, ladies and gentlemen. Create the environment, all the posters of the top writers and the 200 million copies sold, you know, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, all the famous books, How to Make Friends, Dale Carnegie, all those Bibles which are sold hundreds of millions of copies, उसके poster लगा दो सामने, get inspired. वो क्या है, प्रेग्नेंट लेडी एक बढ़िया बच्चे का पोस्टर भगवान किशन का लगाती है, कोई हेल्दी बच्चे का लगाती है, तो बच्चा भी वैसे ही बढ़िया खूबसूरत होता है. When you create that environment, आपका बुक भी वैसे ही बच्चे के जैसे खूबसूरत होने वाला है. Library is a wonderful environment to go and write if those are still popular. I have not been to any library for last many years. Play some soft music. Brand Celeste is my favorite. मैं अपने workshop से भी बजाता हूँ, आज नहीं बज रहा है. ये music side में बजता रहता है. It's very soothing. So have some music. I bought one more for my desk yesterday. Bluetooth इसमें USB डाल दिया, दिन भर बजते रहेगा. 300-400 गाने soft music लगा दिया instrumental. So good beginning, juicy middle and cracker of an ending. These are the 3 parts. Note it down. 3 parts of your book. Good beginning, juicy middle, cracker of an ending. जैसे मूवी का होता है ना, क्या जोरदार शुरुआत होती है, बीच में रोमांस होता है, एंड में फिर क्लाइमेक्स होता है. Same way your book is going to be.
In Indian days,
So manage your writing time, whatever. मेरा टाइम शुरू होता है रात को 12 से बज के 3 बजे तक. 3 घंटा मुझे क्रिएटिव राइटिंग का मिलता है. उसके पहले सब 1-to-1 और इधर फोन उधर फोन, ये जवाब वो जवाब, वेबिनार वो चलते हैं. 3 hours I get every day. Some people get it in the morning from 5 to 8. They get up 6 to 9, whatever. Or I recommend only your 30 minutes. That's it. Your first draft will be very messy. जैसा ये दिख रहा है स्क्रीन पे ऐसा ही होगा, कचरा एकदम. Don't worry about it. सबका कचरा होता है. First draft is very bad. It's very messy. It will look like a shit. This is Shannon Hyle said, I am writing a first draft and reminding myself that I am simply shoveling sand into a box so that later I can build a castle around it. So when your first draft is ready, before that, do not edit. Type D and E in the comment box. Do not edit. You will never be able to finish your book if you go back to the editing. You will never be able to finish your book if you keep going back. Remember this. You only edit in the end. And if you get the writer's block, you want to give up in between a lot of time. Moderators, please mute Manjunath. When you get writer's block, try and identify what situation giving you writer block. Maybe that particular time gives you some distraction. Maybe it's your prime time or family dinner time, or wherever you are cutting off from. That can become your writer block. Think about that. Identify that writer block. Like dieters का block होता है कि क्या होता है, घर में मिठाई आएगा, होली का आने का ही नहीं है. अगर आएगा तो कहीं ना कहीं फिर temptation होएगा. So wherever you are getting your writer's block, identify that and get rid of that. A writer block is when you want to give up. You are confused. क्या करूं, लिखूं, नहीं मजा आ रहा है, छोड़ दूं, ideas ही नहीं आ रहे हैं. आइडियाज आएंगे नहीं अगर रिसर्च नहीं किया है. You haven't bullet point your stories, your case studies. If you do a little bit of groundwork in next 3-4 days, then it will be, when you come into the flow, you will not stop. आपके 25,000 50,000 वर्ड हो जाएंगे, पता नहीं लगेगा. One or two people, maybe Avinash Chandrasood said he finished 50,000 words. So create something that readers would love. Not too much of your stories should go into reference. Unless you are Mahatma Gandhi or you are Henry Ford or Warren Buffett, nobody is interested in your story. But putting your stories in between for a reference anecdote, that helps. So track your progress every day. Word count is very important. आपको पता होना चाहिए आज 500 word complete हो गया. That is most important part, that you set up a goal कि 500 word लिखना है. And when you are done with your 500 words, then only you get up from that seat, no matter if it takes 2 hours. And then when you are done with your first draft, celebrate your first success. कुछ ना कुछ champagne, wine, scotch, food, whatever way, Nibu Pani, you celebrate with your family because you have finished your first 20,000 words. Now you come to edit your first draft. Take out a printout. Deep Chand Garg to be muted. So first draft you edit. Take a printout. Sit down with your green tea. उसके बाद में शुरू हो जाओ. Take your green tea, pen उठाया, wherever you see this requires deletion, this required to be added. That time you will get lot of ideas. Don't do it on computer. ये ज़्यादा सामने printed paper पे बढ़िया होता है. And first drafts are always shit. So okay, so there is a lot of noise. I am going to mute you all, and you won't be able to unmute for some time. No, but वो बार-बार unmute कर देते हैं, so I am taking off the rights now. So does my introduction invoke curiosity in the readers? Have I told stories? Now storytelling, I mean, इतना important है दोस्तों. My next Saturday and Sunday 2 days session in CLM is all about public speaking and storytelling and TED Talk. Everything is story. आपका advertisement, whatever you do, there's a lot of storytelling around it. How can I strengthen my arguments? Do I invoke at least one of the 5 senses? Now, what are the 5 senses? You know that your smell, your hear, you see, all those are 5 senses. At least one sense in the story you need to invoke that. What is the weakest part of the chapter? Now I can cut it. You will know around that time. All right, so take a screenshot of this. What's the weakest part of the chapter? And you will remember also to note down what need to be added. Whatever you are learning today, people are charging lakhs and lakhs of rupees for this. Success Gyan does a workshop on book writing, charges 4 lakh rupees offline. So if you implement this, this will earn you lakhs and crores. If you don't implement it, it's totally waste of your time and whatever you are paid. So take help of a family member or a friend. Take their suggestion, give them the first manuscript. Then now time is coming to hire an editor or do it yourself, your choice. But your cost is a minimum 10,000 rupees budget to do all these things. And then review from an established author. आप किसी author से review करा लीजिए book को तो बहुत बढ़िया है. From some celebrity, if you can get to Amitabh Bachchan, Hrithik Roshan, or any celebrity, all the more better if you know someone, or you can pay and get those things. So these things, otherwise don't worry about it. I have not gone to anyone to, write a review on my book. And then now the time comes for the title. So that's the time you need to, and you can, crowdsource the title. When I was on the stage, I was writing, I crowdsourced my, all right, so I wrote on LinkedIn. I got around 2,000 suggestions for my title. 2,000 suggestions. So you can crowdsource your Facebook, LinkedIn पे लिख दीजिए, broadcast कर दीजिए. You will be amazed how many suggestions you will come for the title. आप अकेले लिखेंगे, you won't be able to come up with 5. With your family, another 10, 15. Cover design, I told you. Cover design is a very essential part. People judge book by cover. Dr. Sukumaran, what do you mean by aapka pass? I don't understand this. But people judge book by the cover at the airport or everything they buy from the cover and title. And let me give you one more secret. That is that 60% people don't read the books. Next 25% read only 5 chapters. Only 15% people will finish your book. So don't be over worried about your book. All right, got it, Dr. Sukumaran. So now get ready to publish. Log on to your Amazon account, go to KDP, search on Google KDP, it will take you to the KDP account. And it takes less than 10 minutes. These are the 2 books. I have been requesting all of you to write reviews for my book. Now today I want a pakka promise from 88 people who are attending this, that they are going to write the review of my books. I'm again giving my ebooks to you in the group, those who haven't got it. Right now I'm going to give in the groups those who haven't got it, but I want the review by next time. सब लोग promise करके जाते हैं, कोई देते नहीं है. अरे कम से कम गुरु दक्षिणा समझ के ही दे दो भाई लोगों. 2-3 चैप्टर पढ़ के दे दो, पूरा खत्म करने का जरूरत नहीं है. So I posted both my books in the group of Game Changers. Just read 2-3 chapter, write 2-3 line, बाद में edit कर देना यार. कम से कम अपना community से तो review आए. Everyone type PP in the comment box. पक्का promise. मेरे से promise निभाओगे तो अपना भी promise निभाओगे, किताब खत्म कर पाओगे. Very nice. प्रमोद सचदेवा जी ने 30 पेजेस पढ़ लिए, तो प्रमोद जी रिव्यू डाल दीजिए. नाउ यू कैन मार्केट योर बुक. हाउ डू यू मार्केट योर बुक? गिव इट टू योर फ्रेंड्स एंड रिलेटिव्स, आस्क फॉर रिव्यूज. एंड इफ यू आर एबल टू गेट 500 रिव्यूज, आपके 500 किताब महीने के बिकने शुरू हो जाएंगे. इट विल गिव यू अर्निंग. तो 500 रिव्यू तक आपको मार्केटिंग करना है, ज्यादा अभी नहीं करना. बाकी का मार्केटिंग मैं किंडल ई बुक में सिखाऊंगा. So congratulations, here is the champagne. You are already an author. Just close your eyes, visualize yourself being an author. $500 books a month will give you probably what, e-book is normally priced at $2.99 when it's, you have done the reviews. First, price it at 99 cents at the Kindle. And take some rest, nice rest. Go 2 nights, 3 days vacation and start preparing for your next book. वहाँ आराम नहीं करने का एक किताब हो गई. Now the journey has started and second book will be easier. So you don't just I'm done with the book. अब नहीं लिखने का. Journey is started. I'll tell you in the next section that how can you write in next 2-3 years and have your 10 lakh rupees income every month coming to you and your next generation. How many of you would you like that? How many of you would like to have that 5 to 10 lakh rupees coming to your bank account without doing anything every month? Everyone loves that. So I am going to give you one template just after this workshop.